Okay. There's more so gonna be Helen talking to you two about it because I'm too cooked to remember.
That's the only reason I'm here.
Gotta turn this off.
So I got a phone call from Luke to say that we may be in danger from another group. He didn't know who, he didn't know what had happened. I went about my day like thinking, oh yay, great, here we go again.
Huh?
Me, my husband, and my kid up Violet, and I mentioned to her at some point in the evening, hey, Luke called me about a possible threat against EMS again. And she was like, oh, for God's sakes, I've already spoken to the individual involved, and they said that no repercussions are going to be coming onto EMS. I was like, okay, but can you elaborate further? Because that doesn't help the fact that, there could be a threat, and you speaking to them is not enough to put my mind at ease. And she said that basically somebody took LF1.
What?
And hot dropped a former ADMC member on the roof of, I think, the courthouse to either spy on ADMC or set up something for ADMC to watch over them. And they got caught, and it was the chief.
That's why it's conflicting, That's what I'm saying.
I don't want to be a snitch. That's not what I'm trying to be. I just don't want us to get hurt. And what she's done, in my opinion, is wrong on so many levels.
Who was the person she hot dropped?
Oh boy.
I don't know.
He was a
I
person
didn't get a name.
That saw
Former ADMC member who wants to have a grudge and someone close to Vivi is probably Seamus McCarthy.
Ow!
What was the question you had, Bradley?
He was a person that saw her do it.
I think according to Violet, it was Nana. Nana Banana.
Because I showed up to the hospital and I heard the tail end of a conversation. Nana said, go fuck yourself, Vivi, you're dead to me.
And Vivi's been very much there for Nana and advocating for her a lot. So that is horrendous.
And as soon as that conversation ended, Vivi came inside the hospital, went off duty, and disappeared.
Do I have permission to speak freely from a lower level looking out in?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
She has a complex of I'm untouchable. It is very visible and noticeable by myself. I don't know about others. And it's not fair on us who try and remain non-biased towards people within the city.
That's valid.
Yeah.
I'll walk away from the conversation because I don't think it's partly of my department anymore.
Thank you, Helen.
No worries. I'm sorry.
This is bad.
This is real bad.
Especially using life flight to do that. Is the Seamus person a cop, or does he have any purpose?
He was DOC who left DOC, then joined ADMC, and now is a part of the sub-side group of ADMC that left and house heisted them.
Oh, so this is part of the whole ADMC Civil War stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
So not even a cop. Just a gang member. A gang member. They hot dropped a gang member onto gang turf so that they could. Okay.
Either spy or ambush, I'm unsure. And if that's found out and something happens about it, I can see life flight being taken away from us, I'll be honest.
I spent so fucking long getting us that helicopter. We might have to impeach the chief. Or tell her to step down.
Yeah, because if we do nothing about it, and then it gets found out later on,
it just makes us worse.
It will get
found out.
It's
just going to make it 10 times worse. Yeah.
It's already found out. Somebody saw her do it.
So, like, how would this work? Like, we tell the marshals?
Oh my god, that helicopter's in my
Well-
name.
That's why I wanted to have a chat with Veronica and anyone else that I can, because I wasn't sure if I could go to Savannah about it.
I've already texted Savannah and told her that
Okay.
we need to speak urgently.
Mm-hmm.
Because Savannah would be the chief at that point.
Mhm.
I don't fuck another election. Savannah would be the chief. We would just make her the chief.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see
I'm
that
gonna
if
email
Veronica
Savannah.
gets if Veronica gets impeached or leaves the department, I do see a few people going with her, but honestly,
Vivi,
those
not
who
Veronica.
follow her, it's not that huge of a loss in my opinion. Because it shows that they're supporting that. Like, I get it. I was brought into the department by Vivi and everything, but this shit's not on.
No.
Yeah, this is very bad. Seamus is the person
Oh,
that
boy.
Vivi said that she had a crush on yesterday. And Veronica, pinky promised not to tell anybody about it.
And I agree with Helen. Vivi does have an untouchable complex because of her
100%.
position. I believe she thinks that she cannot be hurt, harmed, or taken out of the position she's in, and I feel like this is the step over the line that makes it that we need to prove her wrong.
Well, here's the thing, right? The chief of EMS is pretty, like they're kind of a little...
Oh, I forgot one thing. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no.
I
That's
forgot
okay.
one thing. No,
What?
Violet spoke to Chris Peters as husband and wife, not as her to a
Marshal,
marshal. He then took it upon himself to get a drone and fly it above the building to see, I suppose, if there's any cameras or anything up there, just so you're aware. What he found or what he didn't find, I don't know.
So
Okay, so the marshals are probably already on it.
So the marshals are aware. He spoke as a husband and wife, but then used marshal equipment to fly a drone onto the roof of the building.
That's what I'm concerned about, because it's going to be conflicting now, because he was off duty when they had that conversation, then he went on duty and did everything.
It's really important. If the marshals know now, it's important that we get on top of this quickly, because if we don't, it's going to make us look like complicit.
Yep. I have just emailed Savannah saying that we need to speak urgently. So hopefully whenever she wakes up, she'll...
Dark is around too. He might be a good one to talk to after we have a chat with Savannah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable going to anybody in PD or marshals without speaking to Savannah first.
Yeah.
Because she's gonna... Oh, this is just
She
so
gonna
bad.
crash out. She gonna crash the fuck out.
This is so bad. Like, I knew Chief was always like a little reckless, but like, not like this.
Well, from what Cooper told me as well, is that apparently she was sat over in that parking lot for over an hour with a blacked out individual. I don't know if she was also blacked out. Apparently they were talking for about an hour.
On duty or off duty?
On duty.
Hmm. I think she's trying to get fired.
Yeah, welcome guys. Glad you're here.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like she has sent herself into a spiral of something that's completely unrecoverable. I'm actually... Like, nothing happened with the shooting, did it?
No, he got up onto the roof. Nana found out. I'm pretty sure Nana made sure that Vivi couldn't get him down, and I'm pretty sure he's either still up there or went to bed. I don't know.
No, I mean, like, with the shooting here.
Oh, no one
Like
got
with
shot
the
here.
Raiders. No, with the Raiders.
Oh, that's been and gone.
Right, so...
Statute's out of date.
She didn't get in trouble for any of that when she wasn't supposed to have a gun on duty, and she approved for Flynn to have one, and he wasn't supposed to have one either, so she didn't get in trouble for that. Now she's doing this. I mean, what else do we not know about? I'm never around when she's
don't
around. I've
know.
barely seen her in the last 4 months.
Luke, I think it might be. Do we have the flight logs?
Yes, should
We
be
need
up
to.
there.
Let
We
me
need
go
to.
look
We
at
need.
them.
We need evidence.
I got it, Luke. Don't worry.
Okay.
That's a good call on Bradley's part. The thing is, it's Veronica's helicopter, which is even fucking worse. And Veronica spent months getting us this fucking helicopter, and if it's being used for dumb shit just because Chief has a crush on a boy, that's terrible.
It's very impeachable. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh dear. Do me a favor, please.
Yeah.
Check her state ID.
A state ID.
She took it out like 4 separate times.
Her state ID is 3475.
Yeah, she took it out like 3 or 4 times yesterday, and then somebody
Okay.
with the state ID 16780 did it. Which is Luke, so that's okay. No, look, this is retrieved. Oh, that was Luke. 825. 828. 839, 856, 1256, 101. They were multiple apart.
Is that what we think it is?
Yeah, make sure you're whispering because people down below can hear us up here.
Yeah,
but, yeah, she took it out 1, 2, 3 times yesterday.
The last time I took it out was 2 days
Yesterday.
ago, I think, and I was doing 10 trash and I ocean dumped the helicopter.
Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. Yeah, you're in there too, but it shows that she took it out yesterday.
Have you just made copies of it, Veronica?
Yeah, I've taken
Okay.
a picture.
Good.
It shows that it was taken out for like 3 minutes, and then parked, and then taken out again for like 15 minutes, and then parked, and then taken out again 4 hours later for 7 minutes.
I mean, it doesn't take very long to get on top of there and back.
Nope.
No.
But also, she took it out 3 times yesterday, and I don't think there were any calls that required life flight. In fact, let's see if there were.
Jewelry store roof and like yesterday. Hold on, I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I'm taking a look. But it doesn't say anything to do with life flight.
I'm trying to remember which day it was that I used a helicopter for the Mazebank Tower. Where is it? 18th of the 5th. That's 2 days ago.
Yeah, this
18th to the 5th was Sunday. It was yesterday.
Yeah, that is saying. It is saying here that you used it. You stored it on the 18th. Now, I don't know what time this is in. This might be my time that I'm looking at it, but it says 3:28 a.m. you stored it, and then you retrieved it at the same day. Wait, at 10:35 a.m. and then it was never stored because you ocean dumped it.
Yeah, so yeah, that's completely different day.
Yeah, but then it says later that same day is when she started taking it out, which was yesterday and very early this morning.
Hmm.
This is really bad, you guys.
Yep. I serve in the flight department, Bradley.
Yeah. Let me just see. Life. We don't tag reports with life flight if it's used, right?
Not usually, nah.
There is a helicopter tag, but
There's helicopters, SAR, air.
yeah, SAR. Yeah.
Yeah, you used it last. Well, Eric used it last, I think. Oh, wait. No, they used it for Maze Bank Tower.
Yeah, that's all. And then later that evening,
but you were there for that.
yeah, I woke up and I was instantly called and said, "Hey, we need you for the helicopter because we can't land it."
Okay. So she didn't fly it then. Oh,
Nah.
I woke
And
up and flew
then,
helicopter. I saved 5 people. Everyone lived. Good report.
yeah. And then
Okay.
I think a few hours later in the day, maybe like 4 or 5 hours later, that's when I took the heli out again and went 10 trash and then crashed it.
Okay, that's an L.
Yes, it is a very big L.
Okay, I mean, obviously we're going to talk to Savannah, but how do we go about impeaching someone? Like, if that's what Savannah agrees
Marshals.
with, which I don't think we go to the Marshals. I
Yeah,
think that's like the
Marshals.
only thing we can fucking do, right?
She's not. Yeah, she's not going to step down. I know that much. She won't. So it's going to have to be an impeachment. I think it's like a $250,000 fee to file for impeachment.
I'll take it from the budget.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. I felt the same way when I heard about it first.
Fuck.
We need to make sure, because the thing is, right, the reason why she didn't get in trouble for the Raiders stuff is because it was like a he said she said. We need like
Yeah.
hard evidence, or else it'll go through like that. And if it goes through like that, who's to say that she might fire us? I don't know.
What if we talk to Nana?
Wait, we're not talking to Nana without talking to Savannah.
Yeah,
first.
we talk to Savannah first. Savannah is priority.
Yeah.
And then we go from there.
Yeah. Fuck.
Do we know if Savannah's waking up or no idea?
I've emailed her, but I haven't heard back yet.
I don't think she's available at this time.
I'm calling Nick. He always knows what to do. He's not going to pick up. I'm even dressed like him because he used to own the hospital. I thought this was hospital business. It is bad business. Nick, pick up. Nick, pick up. Nick, pick up the phone. Nick, pick up the phone. Pick up the phone!
I don't even know if you got my text, Veronica.
I did. I got your text.
Oh, okay, good.
I just saw it. Nick didn't answer. Oh, this is great, chat. I'm thriving right now. It's wonderful.
I'm curious if this is the first time she's done something like this.
Well, I probably don't think it is. That's so worrying.
Mm-hmm.
Should we tell any other command members?
I think probably high command only at this point. No offense, Bradley. I'm glad you were hearing about this,
I'm taking.
but I
The
think
only
we
reason
should
I
probably
told
only
Brother is
tell
because he's also
I mean,
helping
look-
a lot with the flat department.
Well, Bradley is also incredibly reasonable and level-headed, so I'm glad he knows.
Yes.
Because I'm just
thank
walking
you.
around screaming "fuck" at this point. So, you know, we need to talk to Parker, but Parker, I think, is on LOA, and then Savannah
Alice.
and Alice. But I don't think Alice is awake or going to be awake right now.
Why is the room mimic calling me?
I wouldn't answer that.
However,
She's in that gang, isn't she?
the top dogs of EMS, the chief and deputy chief.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh, she hung up. Okay.
What did she say?
She wants to know who the top dogs of EMS are.
Yeah, no shit. Savannah's waking up.
Oh,
Okay. I'm so sorry.
I sent her the email that just said, usually if there's an in-character email, you do a little email icon, and then you do the email, and then you sign it as your character name. So I did that, and I said, we need to talk urgently from CW. And then just sent another one saying, please wake up. And she said, I'm coming as fast as I can. Don't answer any more calls from ADMC.
I'm not.
CW? Oh, is her nickname from when she was a cop. And that's what Savannah still calls her.
should we go somewhere that isn't the hospital? What if they come here?
Yep, we should. That's a good call, Bradley. This is why you're in this
Should we
conversation.
go off duty?
No. Because if something happens to us, we need to be able to Bravo or Alpha.
Actually, no, not the fire station.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so bad. No, it's bad, bad. This is bad. This is really bad. We're gonna need to pick Savannah up whenever she picks up.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
I need food.
Saved
My
it,
life
though.
is flashing before my eyes.
Club box.
Thank you. Stop. Stop the car. Stop the car. Savannah's awake.
Very serious, but we need trash.
Yes. Savannah's awake. I'm going to call her.
Is she at a house?
I don't know. I'm just calling her right now.
Tell her we're on our way to a house.
Hello.
Hi, we're on our way to your house.
I am in the south side.
She's in the south side. She's in the south side.
Oh my god.
I'm at the EMS
Chucky,
house.
She's at the EMS house. I don't even have keys to the EMS house. How do I do
Yeah.
that?
The EMS tried out. She just need a key cutter and
Oh,
then
okay.
get put on the panel. But
We're coming to the EMS house.
Okay, I'm
Savannah.
gonna stand here in the
EMS house is
barrio.
the
Okay,
baby's
alright,
name.
what's up? What's up?
Savannah,
What's up?
it's bad.
What's bad?
It's really bad.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Like, I don't doom normally, and it's pretty bad.
Okay. Yeah.
So we will see you in a moment.
Okay, I'm just gonna stand here at the corner of the barrio.
She's at the corner of the barrio. Okay, we'll see you in a minute.
Okay, alright.
Okay, bye. I almost called her chief.
you're probably gonna be doing that soon.
Yeah. At least she would do a really good job. Like, we already know that.
So Veronica, you ready for deputy chief?
Where's the corner of the
Ow!
barrio? This way?
Yeah, this way. And then turn
Yeah,
right.
it's. No,
Go
wrong
up
way,
here.
wrong way, wrong way, wrong way.
Oh, sorry. I got my streets confused. Yeah, keep going down there and then turn right. Wait, you really took the long way around, huh? It's on the GPS for you.
Where
buddy.
is she?
On the
Oh,
GPS.
thank you.
Does that mean
Can
I
tell
have to?
Bradley's no Southsider.
I don't normally come around these places, you know?
Do I have to be a hottie 22 if that's the case? I don't want to be a hottie. I'm a cutie. Okay, she should be somewhere around here. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Forward,
Oh, is
forward,
it-
forward.
I see her.
Hey, buddy.
Hello?
Get in, we're panicking.
Yeah.
Okay, why are we
Okay, we have
panicking?
to go somewhere safe. Savannah, it's bad.
We're not
Why are
in
we doing
danger.
what?
It's just it's
What?
bad.
Well, we're
Okay, what
might
does
be in
it's bad
danger. We
mean?
need to wait until we get somewhere to tell you. We might also be a little
Okay.
bit in danger, actually.
So
I'm
we're
not.
a little bit in. Okay,
We might be. Yeah, I'm not. Let's not go to Cyprus, actually.
probably
Okay,
not
I'm
the
going
best
to the
place.
safest place in the whole city.
Which is where?
Where?
My house.
Okay, Bradley.
You know, actually, yeah, fair.
Man, Nick and I
Yeah.
used to have a bunch of houses with like secret rooms and stuff in it. It was amazing. We had a bunker in every house. After the war, I hid in bunkers for like 6 weeks and nobody found me.
Well, that's something. We definitely need an EMS bunker now that I think about it.
Savannah, it's bad.
I keep hearing that. I keep hearing that.
Yeah.
That's horrendous.
Like we're not even. This isn't even a meme. It's bad. I wouldn't have
But
emailed you to
I'm-
wake up if it wasn't bad.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry,
I know.
Savannah. I'm
I know.
sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, I figured, I got an email from CW. That's probably not good.
I'm a little guy who loves everybody to have a little EP time. But we needed you to be awake as quickly as possible. Chat, this is bad. Also, I turned off Tangia briefly.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, they're not following us. Whew. I forgot you live in Polito.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Safest
pretty
place in
far.
the whole
Yeah,
city.
it's a pretty,
Yep.
pretty safe. Yeah, I was,
Wait, though, Bradley,
Yeah,
some of them do too.
they do?
Yeah,
Oh.
and this car, bad.
Uh,
Go to the hills. Just go
What
into
if-
the hills. Just go into the hills.
the hills? Okay.
Veronica knows that Shang has a house up there.
Yeah, let's go towards the lighthouse. That's also really.
Yeah, that's.
Oh my god, is
good.
anywhere safe?
No, this is
it's
Los
Los
Santos.
Santos!
Go into Sandy. At least we'll be close to the BCSO that way.
Yeah, I can get into the BCSO.
I've never heard Bradley panic before.
Yeah, it's very uncommon.
Ah!
Oh my god. Everybody
I'm
still in the
okay.
vehicle?
It's fine. Yeah, I'm
Still in?
here.
Yeah.
Just yeah.
Yep. Oh, while we're here, I gotta double check. Savannah, we're getting parking.
We're getting what?
Parking!
Oh,
I'm checking. This is not why I woke you up.
yeah, I was gonna say. I was gonna. Yeah, we're getting parking here. Yeah, we're getting.
Yeah.
Veronica
Anyways,
decided
anyways.
we need parking up here.
Oh my god, someone just left a 100 mil turbo here, yoink.
Ain't no way they put it on top of the trash can.
Okay.
In
Is there
here.
anybody here other than us?
Yes.
There's 4 cops.
Riker,
Okay.
Rupert, Jimbo, and Viv.
Oh, Viv. Okay.
We
You think
also
Viv would let
need
us
them
in,
to-
like, in there?
Yeah, probably. But we also can't have Viv hear what we're about to talk about.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi. I'm just outside of your
Hi.
office. Could you open the door so EMS can have a meeting in private in the
Oh, sure, yeah.
meeting area? That would be really helpful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's my undersheriff. Thank you. Yeah, just in here would be
That's
great.
Hello.
also
this
my
way? Okay.
undersheriff.
Yeah, come on in.
My fucking undersheriff right there.
All right, you guys, just let me know when you want to go out and I'll let you out, okay?
Yeah, you
I
can
don't want to
go.
leave the door open.
No,
I'm gonna be in there. I'm gonna be in there.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you,
I'm doing
Viv.
paperwork, okay?
We won't be too
Just,
long.
give me a call, okay?
Yeah, we'll do.
It's bad.
So do I just start with the big one, really?
Mm-hmm.
Savannah, I think we need to impeach Phoebe.
Oh.
She did some really
See-
fuck shit last night, and it's bad.
What happened?
Luke, go ahead.
So from what Helen told me, she used Lifelight to hot drop a criminal on top of the city hall to ambush / overwatch ADMC's block and got caught by Nana.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I checked, as Lifelight, is in my name and everything, I did check the logs, and there are 3 instances of her flying Lifelight, both late last night and early this morning. And no calls and no reports that indicate that Lifelight was being used.
Ooh. Yeah. No, that's pretty bad.
Yep.
I don't know why she would do that.
The Marshals know. And members of ADMC have just called Luke asking who, quote, the big dogs of EMS are.
Mm-hmm.
So ADMC knows as well.
Mm-hmm.
So if we try to brush it under the rug, 1, we could probably lose Lifelight, which I spent way too fucking long trying to get for us. 2, we could get targeted because they think we are complicit in whatever the fuck Vivi is doing. With, what was his name? Seamus?
Yeah.
McCarthy?
Ex ADMC and now part of the second side of ADMC, whatever the fuck they're called.
ADMC.
And then PD and Marshals could also think that all of us are complicit in Phoebe's fucking around. Which obviously,
Yeah, I mean, we've
we are
already
not.
had plenty of cops try to say and insinuate that we're corrupt. So
Which is
don't
why
need
it's
any more help
super
in that
important.
department.
We need to get on top of it, like, right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we could do it. We could contact the marshals. The marshals, they can help us with. I guess that would be what's it called? The
ACR?
Impeachment.
The ACR. Yeah, that's the one. They can help
Hmm.
with the ACR. But at this point, it's. I think that if we start with the impeachment without hearing her out first, like I do feel like hearing people out first,
I think we
getting
need
her
to
side
hear
of
her
it,
out
seeing
for sure. But we also
100%.
need to tell the Marshals that we're aware and we think it's
Yeah.
fuck shit. So wait, who's
Mhm.
married to Chris Peters?
Violet.
Violet Waters.
Okay, so Violet told Chris about this in a quote
Mhm.
husband and wife capacity, not a Marshal's capacity. But then he
Wow,
took
he
a
has a duty
Marshal.
to act.
Well, then he off duty took a Marshal drone and flew it over, I guess, ADMC turf to see if there were any cameras that were placed.
Okay.
So Marshals are definitely aware, but we should let Marshals know that we're aware, that they're aware, that we're aware that this is happening.
Are there any around right now?
Richard Dark, Gunner Kane.
Oh, yeah. Dark would
Gunner's a bit of a
probably
newbie, I believe.
Dark would probably
but
be
we
the
could-
best option.
Yeah, we could talk to Dark.
Savannah, are you ready to be chief?
Nope.
Well, you're gonna be.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to do something about this. So should we get Dark down here maybe?
Yeah, I'll call him.
I'm gonna make another phone call really quick.
You're good. Sorry for all of this being dumped on you.
No,
all at
you're good.
once.
No, you're good. This is something. Hey. Remember the conversation we had the other day?
Charlotte.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna do it ourselves. So. Both. So whatever you have, give it to me.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, the marshals are gonna do it. The marshals will be for free. I don't know if we can go through you. Okay. Well, can you come down to BCSO? I don't know if I can tell you. All right. See you when you get here.
What was that phone call?
So, Harry was already considering impeachment on VB
Oh,
or an ACR,
for the
but
same
apparently it's cheaper. No, well, no, because there's something else that happened. I guess I don't know, but I basically said VB's the best chief we've had in a while. I've seen like 3 chiefs; they all sucked.
Yep.
But after this, shit.
Yep.
I don't know why you do this.
And there's an opinion flying around now. I'm not sure how you feel about Savannah, but I don't know how these two feel, but myself and Helen agree. Vivi has an untouchable complex, and I feel like that needs to be shut the fuck down with this.
No, I agree with you, Luke. I think.
No, I do as well. I mean, she's literally put untouchable EMS god or whatever in her lemon list, but I thought that was more of a meme.
Yeah, me too.
No,
After
she
everything
means
that
it.
we went through with Sammy and
Same.
literally having him almost fired because he was fucking around with the scout all the time, we had to very clearly get it into his mind like these are not toys for us to do. They can be taken away, you know? And
Mhm.
Life Flight is something that we wanted more than anything else. So fucking around with Life Flight's that does not stand.
No, I'm really, really pissed, especially because it is also in my name. It's not in her name. It's not in EMS
Yeah.
name. That vehicle is in my name. So my
Yeah,
name
if
is
anything
being...
were to happen to
Yeah.
it, it would come back on you as well. Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dark said he will call me back in just a moment. I
Okay.
texted and said
Um,
it is urgent.
Harry said in the impeachment legislation, it's like cheaper to get it all done through her. I don't know the impeachment legislation.
We'll talk to Richard. We might
But
want to go to the
she's the
marshal's
summon-
office for this one, honestly,
Maybe.
because then Viv's not, you know, right there, and also
Yeah.
waiting for us to ask her to let us out.
I have keys.
Yeah, but still, if Dark is at the hospital, so whenever he's done, we'll be able to maybe just go there. You guys okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the tea, the
Who the
Who the
spice.
fuck is this?
So I mean, Perry's summer director. She could be here for this technically, right?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Someone texted me 5 minutes ago saying, "Tell the EMS folks I'd like to talk when possible. They aren't in harm's way." Who the fuck is this?
What's the number?
420-326-2028.
Yeah, I don't believe that. for
It's
a
fucking
second.
Shang. It's Shang.
Oh, yeah, wonderful.
I mean, I'm pretty much on the same boat as ADMC, other than I don't want to kill anybody probably, but
Yeah, I
what
don't think it's
what she
wise
did
to
was
take a
not
meeting right now.
okay. No. No, we know how the last meeting went.
Yeah. I think after she got away with the Raiders shooting, she just kind of went balls in.
Yeah.
Fuck. Viv, can you let us out?
Hello?
Can
You want to
let
go
us
out?
Yeah.
Sure. There you go.
Thanks, Viv. You're great. You're my
Viv.
undersheriff. Hey, Viv.
We're gonna try.
Yeah.
Thanks, Viv.
Promise you're never gonna be corrupt.
Oh, I'm never going to be corrupt. Wait, what's
Swear on it
happening? Are
right
you okay?
now.
I'm
Swear on the
fine.
Bible.
I swear on the. I swear, on every
Taylor
book.
Swift's discography.
I swear on Taylor Swift's discography. I hate that word.
Discography.
Me too.
Discography.
Okay, I trust you. Let's go.
Okay. Right,
Okay.
you have a good day.
Yeah, we'll try.
Yeah, this is like ultimate corruption. Oh Lord, what has she done?
It's bad. Well, I want to know what the fuck else she's done.
Yeah.
Because
Well, I mean,
it's
because
like-
one of the whole things with Sammy is that he would literally roll up to gang blocks. This is Perry.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
But one of the things about Sammy is he would just roll up to the gang blocks in the scout and be like, haha, I'm a cop. But he's dispatched now, so whatever.
Which Twitter post, Omega? Wait, what?
Yeah, he's dispatched.
Yeah, he's dispatch.
How the fuck do you get hired to dispatch?
Yeah, we told Frodo and everything.
Because they don't care.
Yeah, we told Frodo and all that.
Great. Love that.
Yeah, he kind of just gave him a chance to explain himself. Sammy told Frodo that he left EMS under good terms. I said, huh, that's
Oh,
not true.
okay.
Hey, bud.
Hey, come with us.
Oh, when Savannah does that voice, that's normal. But when you're doing that
Hey,
voice, that's
buddy.
worrying.
Hey,
Hey,
Bruce.
Perry.
That's
hey,
even
Perry, Perry Watson.
worse.
Let's
That's
go
even
in. Let's get in the
Oh,
car,
and-
shall we?
By the way, Perry, the doctor that I had to pick a
Oh.
bone with is Jackie because I found out because I ran into Charlotte
Yeah,
that Charlotte was in ICU. I didn't get a text or anything, and so I was like, "Where the hell have you been?"
Oh, the one that went
Like,
fuck, 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 fuck. I'm gonna
So I
retweet
was in
it.
ICU. Jackie just didn't say anything.
I hope Viv sees it.
No dooming. No, you're not. You're the Sama director. Get in.
No,
No dooming.
listen. I don't
You go-
doom, but
you-
I'm dooming. I'm allowed to doom. Let me doom one time.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh, okay. So that's That's worrying.
Pretty
for
bad.
me.
It's pretty bad. They'll explain it to
Hi.
you.
I can't talk right now.
Okay, can you
Okay.
give me a call a bit later?
Sure, I will try to remember. It's sorry, lots going on, but
Okay,
nothing
no
against you.
problems.
I will try.
Alright, no problems. Have a good rest of your day.
All right, I'll try. Bye.
Alright, bye-bye.
People
Why'd you
wanting
do
stuff
this
right
to
now.
Bradley?
That's crazy. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Oh, Dark. Hi, it's Veronica Mars. I'm the captain of EMS.
Oh, hi, Miss Marsh. How are you?
But you know what, Dark? That's a funny question when you phrase it like that. I've been better. I'm not gonna lie to you, Dark.
Haven't we all? What's going on?
Well, could EMS High Command and the director of SAMA come meet you at the Marshal's office, please? It's urgent.
Sure, yeah, come on down.
Great. We'll see you there in just a minute.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Veronica is scaring me right now.
No, everything's great. Today's wonderful.
It's a great
No.
day.
No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Today is wonderful.
You know, Perry, your twat that you put out.
Yeah.
Everyone's staying safe. No.
Have you seen my
Oh,
twat
God.
today, Perry?
Let me have a look.
Sure.
Oh. Oh.
I'm so glad I got on EMS. What the hell? I even
guess this is gonna
OOC,
be
I
an
had no
interesting
idea this was
conversation
happening.
then.
You're gonna have so much fun.
Even I'm panicking.
Okay, that's
I
even
know
what.
it's bad.
If the two most level-headed people in EMS, no offense, Savannah,
What?
no offense, Luke, are panicking.
I wouldn't say panicking. I would maybe say dooming horrendously. And like on the verge of tears, but yeah, no problem.
Okay, then. Oh,
Quick
God.
recap, we found out that our chief took our EMS helicopter to hot drop ex-gang member onto his current gang member onto his ex-gang's turf so he could ambush them probably, maybe, and is corrupt. And now we need to impeach the
You know,
chief,
it's a
probably.
great day in Los Santos.
What a beautiful day. Sun is shining, the birds are singing.
Not a cloud in the sky.
Not
Nothing
a
to bring us
cloud
down.
in the sky.
Only good vibes and big
Here
smiles.
with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna go see Marshal Dark at the Marshal's office. And it's just a beautiful...
I hope you know, Veronica, I'm on 3 hours of sleep and I fought to stay up to talk to you about this.
I appreciate that. You should have emailed me. I would have woken up sooner.
Should we hide this?
Just put it in the
I'll
lot
just
to
leave
the
it.
right. No, drive forward and put it.
No.
And no, the other lot.
No, this is the Marshals lot. You can't get in here. So I'm right
I
next
mean,
to it.
technically you can.
This lot.
Well, yeah, if you
Oh,
go through
guys,
the drive.
ADMC behind us. ADMC behind us.
Oh. Hey.
Hello.
Oh, is that? Oh, it's a
Hello?
whole party.
Fuck.
It's a whole party of EMS. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, are you guys here to join the war too? Is that what's happening? Which side are you guys on? Who's that? Who's this? Who's this in the front seat here?
Veronica.
Veronica and this lady with the mask.
It's Perry Watson.
Oh, your Nana's hot grandma, right?
Yeah, I'm
That's
Nana's mom.
That's what she
I'm
told
Nana's
me.
wife.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I
it's a
might.
different
Sorry, I
story,
might have the
Monica.
family bush fucking confused.
I'm Nana's adoptive
Oh.
mom. I think
Nana's
Perry's
adoptive mom.
The
Okay.
grandma.
Grandma.
Yeah.
Grandma. All right, look.
Shang, I'm gonna say
listen,
one thing to you. I'm gonna say one thing to you, and then we can't talk anymore. We're working on it.
Well, I just want to have a little talk.
We
That's
can't
all. I
talk
just
to
want
you
to.
right now. We can't talk to you right now. We're working on it. That's all I'm gonna say to you. Okay?
Working on it in what sense?
I can't say anything more than that, Shang. Let us cook, please.
Listen, I will tell you that I promised Nana that I would not heard any of you, so long as I get the confirmation that you guys are not aware of it. So I need to hear that from you. Was anyone in this car aware that the fucking head of EMS decided to take part in a gang war, as a club war, actually, put it that way, to help someone get on that fucking building up there? To put
I'm
cameras up
sorry,
to watch
what?
Yeah, that's she hasn't even heard it yet, Chang,
Yeah,
because all of us
she
just
just-
found out.
Okay, so none of you were aware of this before it
No.
happened.
No,
No.
Chang,
All
right.
we've all found out within the last hour. So please
Okay.
let us.
All right, I'll take your word
Okay,
for it.
Thank you.
Oh my god, it's my favorite stripper.
What?
Richard Dark. Park. Oh fuck.
Why would you take your eyeball out? You needed that.
That was fake. It was a bionic one. It was itchy.
Is it she? Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you're so fucking American. Why don't you wear a mask if you're sick? God damn, dude, this fucking country. Every single day is just a little bit more disappointing than the last. Are you serious?
We
you have the
live
plague?
in a free country, Shang.
Bro, you've acclimated quicker than anyone
Why
else
are
in
you
this
wearing
fucking
a
city.
mask?
Put a
We
mask
live in
on.
a free country.
Dark.
That
Put a
doesn't
mask
sound-
on. You have the
Mask.
plague.
You have the plague?
It's not contagious.
I'm vaccinated, so I don't give a shit.
How do you know?
No, I don't know the ADMC.
I don't know. I'm guessing.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
All right, listen. When this little party is over, I do want to talk to one of you. So I don't really know how the ranks work, but I would like to. I'm actually
Don't
I'm a
hire
celibate,
that guy.
peaceful person.
Don't hire that guy.
One sec. Let me.
Okay, what's your name? Sorry. All right, call me when you're done with this. Okay.
I will.
I'd like to be there for that.
Who's high command?
We
Who's
need to
this,
go inside, Dark. Harry Watson?
Who's
Or
it?
Savannah?
Wow, I
No,
just got.
not Perry.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Deputy Chief Savannah Wells.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I just
Looks
rolled
like
out
a
of bed,
fucking
so I'm not
hood.
uniformed.
Sorry.
God, walking like Nick is exhausting, you guys.
You're walking slow. How's it exhausting?
You miss him. You miss
I'm
him. I
so
get it.
tired.
Um,
No,
I
was
do
told to have
have-
my business pants on.
Oh, I do have Angela coming as well because I definitely want her here for this conversation.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Oh God, it takes
Please put this-
forever to get anywhere.
Gonna change soon. Don't worry.
Yeah, but
Put
you
your
look really
business
menacing
pants
while
on,
you do
Dark.
watch.
I know, I look great.
When he does it, it's like scary.
Donna, give the chair up.
Also,
for
yeah,
the
Perry,
EMS, please.
surprise. That was everything.
Oh, are we coming in?
Are
Are we coming in?
wait.
Are we allowed to? Oh, I thought
Oh,
this
it's
was your
good.
changing room.
Oh.
No. You good there?
Okay, all right. Okay.
Take a seat wherever, guys. This is
No,
a
I
really
will
organized
remain
meeting
standing.
room.
Same.
Right.
Just in case I need to like run or something. I don't want to.
Run?
I don't know.
Should I
Shang
be
is
worried
scary.
that-
Shang is
Oh.
scary. Oh, you didn't hear Shang's monologue. No.
No.
Well, he doesn't.
Okay,
Dark doesn't even
Luke.
know what's going on.
Luke, take it away.
Gunnar, can you go make sure the door's locked, please?
10-4, I
Thank
got
you.
you.
So I'll just run over rank super quick, just so you know. Me, Veronica Mars, Captain. Savannah Wells, Deputy Chief. Luke Rook, Captain. Right? Captain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Captain.
Riley Halifax, Lieutenant. Perry Watson,
Hello.
Director of SAMO.
Attending doctor.
Okay.
And
Hello,
yeah,
everybody.
I do have one more lieutenant coming as well because this is a bombshell for you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Richard Dark.
But also for
Right,
us.
you got a
Also
lieutenant
for
now.
us.
But also
Oh,
for
excuse
us.
me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, hi, I'm
Yep.
Richard. I'm not an alcoholic. Hello, everybody.
I might turn into one after
Hey.
this. I was thinking about it.
No.
Okay, well, I'm worried now, so gonna take notes on this. Gotta take notes.
I'm taking notes.
Okay, all right.
Wait,
What's
we have
going on,
an
Are we,
ETA
guys?
on
are we
Angela?
are we waiting for the other one? Yeah.
Let me see.
Now it's just kind of awkward. We're waiting.
I think we can start.
Let's start. I want to know what's going on.
Okay. Well,
Just a 3-1 here.
events that occurred today that we have all found out within the past hour or two.
Ooh, you okay.
The chief of EMS used the EMS helicopter to fly a gang member up onto the roof of the courthouse and provide overlook and other things for them.
To
It's an
the turf of the gang that he was a part of and is no longer a part of.
Oh, and then was
Oh.
caught by someone
and
in
was
the
caught by ADMC.
yeah.
And that is why
Okay.
Shang was just coming and asking if we had any knowledge about this because they're pissed. Rightfully so. Guess what? So are we.
All right. So just to clarify for me, who did she airlift onto a roof?
I haven't got full confirmation, but based on conversations and relationship with the person that used to be ADMC, Seamus McCarthy.
Interesting. Okay. So she airlifted Seamus onto the roof of which building?
The City Hall.
City Hall. Okay. Yeah.
Using
okay.
our EMS helicopter, which I have flight logs for.
I was about to ask for the flight logs. That's
Yep.
great.
I have them.
And how did you learn about this?
Our AEMT Helen told us, and she got the information from Violet, who I believe was contacted by Nana herself.
Multiple members of the ADMC are aware of this to the point where Shang just followed us to ask if we knew anything about it. We have members of the ADMC calling Luke to ask who the members of command are and stuff like that. So like ADMC is very well aware of what's happening already.
And does the flight logs like corroborate the story? Yeah.
He took it
Yes.
out 3 times last night. And, 2 pretty close together, but for about 5 or 6 minutes each, and then 1 a few hours later at like for about 15 minutes.
And you know, because I don't know you guys' SOPs and everything, when live flight 1 is used, is there a report normally made or anything like that?
Generally, yes. And there are no reports that we can see on first glance of her
Thank you,
using
Angela.
life flight for
I'll go
any
let,
sort of
I'll go
call.
let her in.
Thank you.
Come on in, Angela.
By the way, Perry, this is what's happening.
Yippee!
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, hey, welcome to the store.
Did you have any other plans with your day? Because this is the plan now.
I'm just gonna hold.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna try and TLDR this really quick for Angela. Hey, guess what? Livefly 1 was used to hot drop a criminal on top of City Hall yesterday and to spy on ADMC. And guess what? ADMC
What?
saw. Also, Vivi was piloting.
What the fuck?
Welcome.
ADMC mad, rightfully so. We're also
Oh.
mad.
Calling us,
God.
Impeachment?
contacting us, following us in vehicles, wanting to talk. We think we probably have to impeach Vivi. Because
Yeah.
also people will, that one, think that we're complicit in what's happening when none of us were aware that this was happening. And 2, we don't want our fucking equipment taken away because it's being used for dumb shit. I spent a year getting us that helicopter. That helicopter is in my name. I'm pissed.
Oh, God.
How has she been spoken to yet by anybody?
No, she
Nope.
went to sleep.
No.
We do want to hear what she has to say, but also...
She hasn't been awake since the tail end of a conversation I heard, which was "Go fuck yourself, Vivi. You're dead to me" from Nana.
Oh.
Ooh.
And then she
Yeah.
went 42.
Yeah, Nana's the one that saw her.
Nana Banana.
Which-
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
and
Okay, so
previously they
just-
have been quite close. So
Yeah,
Nana
Nana's
writing
Nana's a-
her, Nana writing Vivi off is a big deal.
And you said that Seamus. What happened to Seamus? Anything?
From what we know, he got dropped on the roof, and we haven't heard anything since.
I see. Okay. Wow. That's I mean, I'm sure you guys who treat everybody every day know there's some pretty big shit going on with ADMC and ex-ADMC. Most of it violent. So this is very concerning.
Oh, so even, you know, the chief of EMS assisting in a gang war. That's even better news.
Pretty much. You know, obviously it's all speculation at the minute until we can confirm everything. But I appreciate you guys bringing this to us. I think to be transparent, the first steps we're going to do is have a chat to the chief herself and see what, you know, she's got to say about it. Just to clarify, this happened when?
Probably within the last, like,
Six-
what, 6 hours?
Not 6 hours, around like 10 to 16 hours.
Oh, 10 to
10 to 16 hours ago? Okay.
Happened during the last storm.
Miss Moores, can you send me over do you get a
Yeah.
picture of the records?
Yes.
Yeah, if you could
Wait.
send those over to me, that'd be fantastic.
Did it happen during the last? I was on.
Wait, hold.
Oh no, I was on a ride along with BCSO.
Herself and Eric clocked out at 24 past my local time, which was 10 minutes. Hold on, doing math.
Ugh, math.
15 hours, 10 minutes ago.
15 hours ago from right now.
That's when they clocked out, so it's within the time frame of like 13 to 15 hours ago.
Yeah, you're right.
Oi.
Dark. So this is the flight logs. This is everything that is available. The two at the bottom are Captain Luke Rue, who is the one speaking to you. Those are confirmed to be him, and all of the rest of them are confirmed to be her state ID.
Okay.
So as you
Sorted.
can see, there's a short flight of about 3 minutes, and then it's stored, and then about 10 minutes later, a flight of about 15 minutes, and then it's stored, and then like 4 hours later, there's a flight of like 6 minutes.
Wait.
And I don't know what time zone that is in. I'm so sorry. I don't know if it's local to me or what, but
That is a good question. I'm hoping it's in UTC. So if not, I might have to. I don't even know if I could come up there and even see the space and look at it myself. But
I think you could actually.
I could, if you give me permission, I could raid it. Yeah.
You can come with us and raid it. You and I also might be in the same time zone. So.
Okay. All right. Luke, you were talking about clocking in and clocking out. How are you tracking that?
We have a external time clock to track our hours.
Wait, is that
like approved by the government?
Yeah. Is it easily accessible, the logs on that? Or do you have to request it?
Yeah. No, they're easily accessible. I could get those, but
yeah, if you could get those over to me, like just do everybody so it's not exclusive for the past 24 hours. That'd be great.
So it's not suspicious.
Yeah.
It's also not entirely 100% accurate because we have to be the ones swiping in and out.
It's a manual clock.
Sometimes we forget. Yeah, but it should
That's
be
fine.
Pretty accurate. He's usually pretty good about it.
Yeah. Okay. I think the best thing here is just leave it with us, and obviously any information you do get, even if it's secondhand, make sure a marshal knows about it. Obviously I'm normally around this time and backwards, and then Gunnar will be around too. So yeah, really we're gonna speak to the chief, and I'll do my best to speak to Nana. And we'll go from there. I think in the meantime, like I said, you hear anything, just let us know. I'm not telling you guys not to speak to her about it, because obviously, you might be frustrated, but just do your best to, I don't know, you're still everybody's boss, right? And no one can really do anything about that at the minute. I agree this is a pretty messed up situation, but I want to validate everything first before we go any further, all right?
yeah,
because she could also decide to fire everybody.
Exactly.
That's true.
That's really my advice. It's
Not
just
if
be
I'm the
careful.
one that goes after her.
Oh.
Not if I can fucking help it.
Shang also really, really wants to talk to us.
He did say it would not be violent. He did say that.
Promised Nana.
He promised Nana that if he got clarification from everybody in the car that none of us knew this was happening before it happened, then he wouldn't hurt us. But I believe Savannah and I are going to go have a conversation with him.
I'd be willing to tag along with y'all with that.
Yeah, several of us are Nana's like extended family, right? So
yeah.
That's something.
I'll say if he's promised Nana, then I'll come as well.
But
I'd be very careful. You guys all know who Shang is.
No,
we
know.
Do. Yes.
But we also know who Nana is.
Would you like one of us there with you, or would you rather?
At least I'm on duty at the moment, so I will say at least you will be able to see my ping. I think bringing a marshal to an ADMC meeting is probably the worst fucking idea we could do. No offense.
I tend to agree. Yeah.
But you know, is at least if I go down, I can hit my panic button.
Okay. I guess one of you just 311 what you're doing so the rest of PD knows. You know,
Yeah.
just in case something does happen and they see a big group of EMS going, 14 alpha, you know.
Yeah. We
okay.
are trying to keep this like quiet-ish. We haven't told the PD what's happening because we just wanted to talk to you guys. We literally just found out, and we don't want rumors to spread like EMS is corrupt and blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because Chief is also...
EMS do not have a good look on. Sorry, PD do not have a good look on Vivi right now, especially
No.
Maxwell and Erin.
Yeah.
Because I've had
Is that
multiple
for any
complaints.
reason in particular?
They butt heads. They butt
heads, and Vivi likes to flaunt that she
has an untouchable complex.
That, and likes to say to EMS, "Oh no, the hospital's mine. Like this is my hospital. This is mine. Like you can't do shit in here." Like she holds that over PD and has butted heads with them too many times that they've complained to me.
So we're trying to keep it from that because she is also friends with members of PD, and if they let her know what's happening before we get the chance, I think it could spiral a little bit.
Yeah, it would. Yeah. Okay, listen,
so
I'm going to ask.
311 for PD is probably not the best.
Well, okay, I'll leave that up to you. I'm going to ask, and you know, obviously, if you don't want to give your opinion as a whole, as a group, but I'm not saying this is going to be the outcome. But what is your preferred outcome of this incident?
Impeachment.
For the chief, an impeachment.
If she did this, impeachment. There's no way.
If she did this, was the
if,
big asterisk, but impeachment.
If we kept her in EMS after this, regardless of the outcome, ADMC is gonna let us know how they feel about it.
Like realistically,
not only them, probably others too.
Everyone would probably do
It'll be open season on EMS.
Any goodwill that
The
we
talk
have started
we-
or that we have fostered in the last year and a half will be gone for every gang in the city, and we will be dead.
Okay.
I would like discretion and neutrality is like our biggest, you know, tool that we have, and you know, doing this kind of just destroys it.
We've already been through it recently with Raiders, so we're already kind of on thin ice.
And
I don't know
point
everything
out
that happened there, but go ahead.
In the initial talk that myself, Bradley, and Veronica had, we said either stepping down or impeachment, but I think at this point it has to be impeachment. I don't think stepping down is a good idea.
Yeah.
You also don't think she would step down?
No,
she wouldn't step
won't.
down. She would not step down willingly.
She will fight tooth and nail for it.
Even if she would, something like this, especially with the gang in question already being in the know that it happened or suspecting it happened, we've got to shine a light on it. Otherwise, if she's allowed to quietly step down, which who knows if she would do or wouldn't, that would be seen as
true,
still being complicit, I think.
True, very true.
Okay.
That's a good
two things. One, do you guys take an oath when you're hired? Or no?
No, but we do
Just
have
the duty to care.
Yeah.
We do have a little bit of an oath as chief and deputy chief that we have to take.
Would you be able to say, is that written down anywhere?
No.
Do you know what it is?
Well, I mean, we just have very strict rules the chief and deputy chief do that we have to follow. You know, just
I get you. I pick it up what you put in there. Yeah. Okay. Other than that, what was the other thing I was going to ask?
So they're OOC
I guess
not allowed to be corrupt.
Do any of you have any idea why she might have done this?
To be honest, I'm a bit shocked because Nana is someone's
But
very
Veronica
close to us.
Pinky promise.
Literally everyone in the hospital loves Nana. So
Including
the fact that
Vivi.
she would, including Vivi, so the fact that she would do something that would hurt Nana is not something that I would have expected.
There's nothing that jumps to mind that thinks. Oh, go on. Sorry, look.
The only
Does it
thing
matter
I can
at this point?
think
It
about
probably
is maybe
doesn't.
there's some sort of there's something between her and the person that she hot dropped. if she went above and beyond to go over Nana, which, like, as Vivi's best friend and the person she brought into the city to be to be a part of the department, the amount she cherishes Nana is fucking insane, and the fact that she chose someone else over her is a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do something that makes me very uncomfortable, but I think it's probably best if people know this. I did pinky promise not to say, but I can confirm that she does have feelings for the person that she hot.
That adds up then.
Yeah,
Oh.
she told me a day and a half ago and said, "Pinky promise, you can't tell anybody." And I said, "I won't." And at that point, I just thought it was a bit of silly business. And teehee, isn't that funny? But that is now putting the lives of all of us, and myself included, and everybody in the hospital in danger. She did openly admit to having feelings for this person.
Was anybody else present when she did that?
No, it was me and her in the lobby of the hospital. And she said,
Okay.
I have a crush on someone. And I said, "Oh my gosh, tell me." And she said, "I can't tell you." And I was like, "Well, I won't tell anybody, but you have to pinky promise." And I was like, "I will pinky promise." And usually that's a pretty big deal for me. But I also have one rule, which is not to snitch unless it is endangering the lives of medics or the hospital. And she has done both of those things.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess thank you very much for you guys for coming and letting us know. Just leave it with us now. And like I said, I'm gonna
Veronica
just in case you guys don't have it. You know what? If everyone can just get my number for the lemon list and text me your name, and I think I have most of your numbers anyway. But just do that, and then we can get all your phone numbers added to this, and yeah, that'd be fine. It'll also let me know who was here at the meeting, so I don't forget. Okay.
And when you do go out to meet them,
limitless.
I just added myself. When you do go meet them, please send me a text message or something. That way I can at least keep an eye on where your blips at and all that.
I think we're gonna go meet them right now.
Okay.
10-4.
Dark.
We'll be yes.
Can I offer you something?
Sure.
This is me coming as you as the SAMA director. Could you give me all the reports and everything from your investigation before you do your impeachment, and let me post it, so it's cheaper for everyone?
Oh, is it cheaper for you?
I'm a legislative authority. It's $50K for me.
I might start sending all my impeachment for you, Perry.
Unless it's to do with other things, but I want you to fucking send it to me. Send me all the reports. Send me everything.
Because
I'm fucking done.
If we get to them, we will. Am I not in there?
No, you're not.
Sorry, guys. I thought I was.
Veronica would have kept that secret to her grave, but she fucked
I
up
already
so
have your number.
bad.
Sorted. Okie dokie. All right, I'll let you guys get to it. Just be very careful, please.
Yeah. Savannah, you want to call Shang?
Yeah, I'll call him.
Okay.
Is there a limit you want to go to this? Because you did text me.
I mean, fuck it. Let's all go at this point.
I don't know.
You guys don't have to. If you don't feel safe, you do not have to come.
No, I'm coming with you. They just locked us. They just fucking locked us in.
Dark.
Richard.
Dark.
Richard.
Dark.
That's okay. We're safe in here.
Locked us all in.
Thank you, Dark.
Fuck.
That would have been so easy.
That's crazy.
How to get
Take
rid
it
of
easy,
all the
guys.
hospital high command. That's how you get rid of them.
Okay, hold on. Before we go and do this, we also need to be
Who
clear
wants
on
to
what
go?
information we're sharing. Because I think
We can tell him.
we can tell him we did not know.
And we don't agree. I feel like we can say that as well because we don't.
Yes, I think we need to emphasize the neutrality standpoint.
Yep.
And I don't know if we should say that we have reported it. I mean, it's obvious we're here talking to the Marshals.
Yeah.
So maybe we could just be like, given where you saw us pulling up to, maybe you can allude to what we're trying to do, but we also can't say anything for legal reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe he can understand and appreciate. I don't know how reasonable he is.
I feel like generally probably unreasonable, but if Nana did say that and he is gonna keep his promise to Nana, then I don't think we're gonna get hurt unless we absolutely piss him off. But I don't see us doing that.
Okay.
Because we don't agree with the actions, but we're not a gang, right? So we have to follow the order placed for us. We have to follow what the legislation says. We have to take the appropriate steps to go forward. We can't just, up and be like, all right, she's gone. Like, that's not how it works.
No.
As much as I think we would all kind of like that right now, because then it, could get us out of any sort of trouble and repercussion with the ADMC, because it's probably what they want, but...
Okay.
I mean, you could just say we're trying to get her removed.
I
That's
wouldn't.
literally
I
it.
wouldn't say that. I don't think we. I don't think we say that to anybody outside of this room.
Okay.
I think we say that it's being looked into. I think we say that we're pissed as well. We had no idea about it, which is all true. But we also don't need to be like, here's every single step that we're taking. Never show your full hand of cards. Because that's also, she doesn't know yet. It's not fair. But I'm also open to other people's opinion. The co-working
I feel like... I don't know, because we don't really have any way to oust a chief, but the only thing I could think of is kind of like a vote of no confidence. But even then, we have to let the investigation take place. Like, we have to let them do their thing. Let them talk to Nana. Let them put the pieces together. Because we know what we want, and we're not going to back down from that. This isn't something that I want to brush under the rug.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
like I
know what
said,
her
she
excuse
will not go
is.
down without a fight. It's
I mean,
going to be impeached or nothing.
That's if Nana will talk to the marshals. That's the problem.
I can try talking to Nana.
Yeah, we can try talking to Nana, but Nana, you got to remember, Nana is an MC member and a gang member. She will not come to talk to them. They have their rules and standards as well.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, have we heard back from him?
Before we do this meeting, I'm going to go put something up in my vehicle here real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have anything special. My phone, I guess, but kind of need that.
I guess I'll call him.
Why does no one just talk to them normally? We're literally
Hi,
going
Shang.
to do
This
that.
is Savannah Wells.
But it's also a legal matter, so we can't
yes,
say
where
everything.
would you
And the
like to meet,
person
sir?
who is getting potentially impeached doesn't even know this is happening.
565.
If anyone needs any food or drinks, let me
He
know.
just pinged me from right outside and then hung
What
up.
a fucker. Where is he? Where is he?
Just right over at his block, because their block is literally right there.
Alright.
I mean, that is fair.
Oh, okay. We're running, I guess. But legal to an MC? Yeah, but these are all civilians. These are all civilians. Remember that. These are all civilians. These are not gang members. These are not gangbangers. These are not MC members. Everybody that you're looking at are all super civilians. So they have to go with everything that is legal.
Did he ping you all the way back here?
Just doing stuff that is, you know, the gang banger
Air
way.
whistle.
Behind us.
Is not, doesn't make sense.
Oh shit, this is nice.
Sorry about the mess.
That's all right.
It's a whole party.
Yeah, we brought the whole crew.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling out of 6. Very nice. I see.
Yeah, where's your
Oh
stick?
shit, we are. Fuck.
Oh no.
I just need myself.
Yeah.
Well, it's a pleasure seeing you all. Maybe we should start with introductions. My name is Shang Liu. I'm Chinese. VP of ADMC. Nana's jacket, and if you don't know what that means, I'll explain it to you. But she was my hang around. And someone who's very fond of you people, which I suppose is something good. It means that for your sake, I did reach out to try and talk first, which, something that we in the ADMC do pride ourselves on, of course. So feel free to introduce yourselves. I'm very excited to meet you, especially the guy who looks like Big Boss.
Okay, well, I'll start.
Especially in The
Bradley?
Phantom Pain when he gets replaced with Venom Snake. And then for some reason they decided to use Keith Sutherland. The thing is with Hideo Kojima is that he's got this weird obsession with Hollywood. And so instead of going with David Hayter, they decided to use Keith Sutherland because he's a famous Hollywood actor. It makes no fucking sense. Because all the other clones have the exact same voice actor. And then he just decides, well, for this fucking game, probably the greatest game of all time, not that I play video games, fucking nerds. He decides, oh, well, I'll just go with Keith Sutherland this one time. So it just makes no fucking sense. Sorry, what were you saying?
Just gonna introduce myself. Nothing important or anything.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, my name's Veronica Mars, Captain EMS. I like long walks on the beach. Taylor Swift.
Beach.
Big fan of Taylor Swift. I like my
What's your
favorite color is
favorite Tay
pink.
Tay song?
Oh, that's impossible because it depends completely on how your mood is. Like you can, if you're angry, maybe you're listening to some Reputation. If you're in your feelings, maybe you're having an Evermore Folklore kind of day. If you're upbeat and having a great day, maybe it's a 1989 sort of vibe. You know, if you've gone through a horrendous breakup, maybe Torture Poets. It just depends.
I like the Romeo and Juliet one.
That's really not what I was anticipating, but
Love story.
I love that for
No,
you.
that's fair. Yeah.
No, I like that one. I was in love
I can
once
see it.
a long time ago. Anyways, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Chang.
I'm Savannah Wells, the Deputy Chief of EMS. I like fishing a lot, and I like driving as well, but I'm really bad at it. And I crash a lot. But I like driving.
See, you'd fit in well with the ADMC then. Just kidding.
Okay, that was a
Well, that's what
cut.
Fenton told me once.
I am Angela Adams. I'm a lieutenant. I like mountain biking and going up there and seeing the sunrise and sunset from the mountain.
Do you prefer
What
sunrise
about
or
you,
sunset?
Big Boss?
I'm not done with her. Sunrise or sunset? Which one's your favorite?
Oh. I honestly, it'd be hard to pick because sunrise is, the start of a great day, but sunset could be, putting the end on a perfect day.
Wrong. Everyone knows that golden hour is the best time of day.
That's fucking right. And also, you don't have to wake up ungodly early for sunset.
Exactly.
Who's waking up for sunrise? You stay up for it.
No.
That's too real. All right, what about you, Big Boss?
I'm Luke Rue, Captain of EMS.
Oh, you're
I'm
the
a
cunt
flying-
I texted and you never texted me back. I took that very personally.
Because I was informed by my other captain to not contact anyone further until we have a discussion.
Ah, I see.
We were in the middle
Very
of a
well.
deep and meaningful chat. So
Well, I do dislike not being texted back, but okay.
It's not personal.
I've heard that one before.
I'm a flying medic, not a shooter.
Well, I mean, from what I've heard, you have some members of your crew who double dip in that regard. Fly in a shooter. Funny good choice of wording, I suppose. And you, guy in the blue jacket.
Hello, I am Bradley Halifax. I am a
Bradley's so
lieutenant.
nice.
Dylan Sawyer says I have Billy the Blue Power Ranger energy. What
Kinda
else?
do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm good at
yeah,
having
that's actually a
anxiety.
pretty good point.
I'm good at having anxiety.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've never watched Power Rangers myself. I don't know what he's talking about.
Really, you've never seen Power Rangers?
Oh,
Which Power Rangers?
Like the Mighty Morphin Power.
You haven't seen Mighty Morphin, the OG, the greatest Power Rangers of all time?
No, I mean maybe as a little kid, but I don't remember it.
I was always more of a Yellow Ranger fan. Rest in peace.
Pink Ranger for life.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you're the head doctor, is that right?
Perry was in the SAMA director, San Andreas Medical Authority director, the legislative authority. And random fact, during the VAF auction, I bought Finley's gauntlet and saved it from being in the hands of Carmine Costello. There you go.
Ooh.
That's a true. He was fighting for me for that gauntlet, and I fucking got it. So
You see, director, that's the sense of irony that gets brought to me here. In that I don't wake up very often at this time, so I probably don't meet many of you. But I do think it's somewhat ironic that a lot of my club have very good experiences with many of you, and yet here I am hearing that not only is an EMS helping someone who house heisted us, which I'll get into that story in a couple minutes, but is flying in a shooter to try and kill members of my club. And it's really weird to me because I always thought ADMC had a pretty good relationship with the EMS. Not that I want preferential treatment. I prefer zero corruption whatsoever. But I am somewhat surprised to hear that story. That's why I wanted to talk to you guys. I wanted to find out if any of you knew if this was some kind of coordinated effort to help a group of people who house heisted us, or perhaps there's just someone who decided, well, let me try and help out who I consider to be an underdog.
I will be so for real with you. You being surprised is the exact same emotion every single one of us have been going through since we heard this. Please mute your dispatch.
How the
I'm
fuck do
fucking
you do
shocked.
that?
Dispatch mute.
Just mute it.
Well, I suppose the cops are busy.
Yeah.
We're not here to pick a side in anything. We're just here to help you guys when you need us.
Well, that's what I've been promised. That's why I think that EMS as a whole should be neutral, but obviously it's not my fucking decision, or my thoughts don't really matter much on it. But I do think it's kind of interesting that you have someone who's the head of your department who has decided to pick a side. And let me get this very, very straight. This, what the fuck was his name? Hold on. What's his name? Seamus, sorry, was never a member of ADMC, just to make it abundantly clear. He was more like a little lapdog that really, really liked a member of ADMC, and so wanted to be him. The reality is we had a group of people in the club. Our ex-VP, since I've taken his spot, decided that instead of leaving on good terms, taking an oath, just by the way, to get blooded out as you come in, because that is something that all members of ADMC must go through. They have to give blood to the club and get blooded in. Decided that instead of facing the music or trying to deal with any of his problems or anything like that, he decided to take a group of chihuahuas and decide, well, I'm going to house heist these people that I was part of a group with. I'm going to go through every single one of their properties, comb through every single container. I mean, fuck, dude, they even took all the beer out that fridge. And I'm going to take everything, and I'm going to leave with it. And take 6 members who, basically a bunch of fucking nobodies. And so, instead of You know, they could have walked in here naked. Let me just put that. Let me make that abundantly clear. They could have walked into the fucking armory or the fortress or anything naked, and instead they decided to black out to do it like they're trying to plan some elaborate fucking Ocean's 11 heist. Went through every single container and took everything. They took every gun, they took every dollar, they took half-used repair kits, they took materials, they took everything and left. And then they went radio silent for almost a week. Didn't say anything to anyone else in the club, they just fucked off. And the only reason that we found out about it is because they needed to hold a member up to try and help them do this. And now, I'm not telling you guys this for any other reason besides to give you some context as to why this war is going on and to why I'm so immensely confused as to why someone would ever want to help these people. I'm just so confused. And now you're all telling me that you didn't know. And I suppose that's true for all 6 of you. None of you knew about this prior.
No, I didn't.
No, we had no idea.
Nope.
I had no
Right.
idea.
Prior to an hour ago, I had no idea about this. I was
Yeah.
You literally
informed.
told me
Yeah.
when I found out. So there we go.
I got on duty maybe 2 hours ago and was told.
They're basically plankton. Sorry, I was just thinking about that. Yeah, you got on duty 2 hours ago?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I've been dealing with this ever since. Maybe an hour ago even. I'm not even sure how long I've been around.
So what, she acted alone?
Yes.
She's decided I'm gonna take part in this fucking war. I'm gonna help someone get onto a roof to try and kill ADMC.
This is day 5, right?
She took a government helicopter, and put him on a government building to what I'm assuming is to get some kind of advantage over us. Alright, well, I suppose you guys are gonna try and remove her then. I doubt she'll tell me, but I would think that it would be obscene if you were like, well, this is worthy of a demotion. I'm gonna demote this person, especially after the Raiders situation, which I think is very interesting too. That I automatically side with anyone in any situation, but from what context provides me, I do think that's very weird. I actually think that any of you would do a better job. I'm pretty sure a fucking worm would do a better job than that. What the fuck? And you guys know of no one who helped her. She's decided this of her own accord.
In terms of it, no, we haven't been told about anyone else that's been a part of it.
Has she been awake?
No.
Not today.
Okay. And I take it this goes against your SOPs, I suppose. To,
Every one of them.
Literally.
Yeah.
It goes
all of
well
it.
above
Mhm.
SOPs.
It
Well
goes
above
against
SOPs,
morals,
Shang.
I think.
Am I
I
alright to
fucking hope
leave?
so.
Helen needs help
You
with
go
this.
ahead.
Yeah,
You
go
can
for
go
it.
ahead.
Yeah,
Barry.
yeah.
I don't mean to keep you guys for longer than necessary. I just wanted information,
No,
that's all.
Shang, this is incredibly important.
This is incredibly infuriating as well.
Yeah, I just think it's so weird. Like, dude, I mean, Nana will be here in a little bit, I think. But it's
I
fucking
would
weird.
love to talk to Nana.
I think all of ADMC had such a good relationship with the EMS. Am I wrong in thinking that? I thought we had
Several
a pretty good...
ADMC were EMS.
Yeah.
Finn
I-
calls me to boost almost every day.
It's so
I
strange
have
to me. I
to
thought we
tell
had
him
good
no.
rapport. I even thought we had good rapport with Vivi.
I
I'd
am
like
as
to
shocked as
think
you
that
are.
EMS still have a good relationship with ADMC. It's just certain members within the department have
One
fucking
person in
Member.
shunned that.
particular. Yes,
Member.
Member.
Within the department.
Member.
Yeah, member.
Shang, we, as EMS, we are meant to be neutral. Like, the crime side of it, I'll be so for real. There's so much crime that I hear about that I don't snitch on because it's not my place. I don't give a fuck. The thing I care about is if you are healthy and if you are alive. You can do a crime, you can go and sell drugs, you can shoot cops. I don't care. I just want to make sure that you are going to survive, and I do have an oath to make sure that that cop also survives. I know you don't like cops, but I just want everybody to live. It's not on me.
Yeah, just
to
to make
start-
it clear, I don't want them all to die. Just
No,
to,
I mean,
my
I
purpose
know
in
you
the
guys
city
have
is
beef with it,
anti-corruption. You know what I mean? I don't want all
Those
cops
are
dead. I just want the shitty. Here's the thing: it's very easy to be a fucking villain in the city, but after being in the city for long enough, at this point, I've realized that the worst villains of them all are the ones who hide behind a badge. But I don't want to go into another fucking tangent, so carry on.
I used to be a cop, and I quit due to police corruption, and I became an EMS. So the corruption here is, as Savannah said, incredibly frustrating. I don't get angry. I'm usually just a little guy, and I like having little guy energy, and I like saving lives, and I like being just a silly little guy. I am pissed. I'm really fucking mad, and I choose not to experience that emotion because I think it's a waste of my time. I'm pissed, Chang.
Good. Is your heart racing a little bit more than usual? Because that's how memories are made, at the very least. Then you won't forget it, and hopefully there's high standards for this kind of bullshit. I mean, it's ironic coming from me. I shoot people very often. In fact, early today, I was going to push someone's face into the spinning blade of a helicopter because she irritated me. But I didn't do that.
Wow, the restraint.
Yeah, I'm trying to be better about that stuff. It's a very expensive helicopter. The point being is that I just think I don't know. I just think it's fucking crazy. For some reason I thought you guys had to get some kind of clearance from someone to do that sort of shit. But I suppose if she's the head, she can just do whatever the fuck she wants.
That's not true.
Yeah.
That's not true because we have checks and balances to follow. We have our Sama director here that keeps us in line as well.
Well, why she tell people she can do whatever the fuck she wants then?
I wouldn't know.
Complex.
Complex. That's a good one.
She is complex.
No one's untouchable.
No, she has a
Not
complex.
not she
What does
is
that mean?
complex.
She has a complex.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
She thinks she's untouchable.
Oh well.
When you're at the very top, you know, there's no one above you. Well, there is. It's Parry here, but you feel like you're all alone up there, and no one can bring you down.
Well, I mean, Perry, I'm sure you didn't feel untouchable when the doctor visited you. I'm sure everyone needs a little come to God moment to understand such things.
Even I know I'm not untouchable. Shang. Even I know that. Not everyone who's at the top is never untouchable. Someone is always there to kick them down from their mighty throne.
Well, I suppose it's a good thing that the EMS have so many checks and balances. Then, I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably gonna have a little talk with her myself and see what she has to say. I'm expecting that she'll tell me that she was threatened by Seamus. What do you guys think? Think she was threatened by him? He held a gun to her head and said, "Give me a ride to the top of the hospital or I'm gonna shoot."
I'd like to hear her out. I want to know what she has to say for herself. But that doesn't mean I excuse any actions.
No, I don't. I would not presume that. From what you guys have said, it genuinely sounds like you guys had no fucking clue. Yeah, I was thinking that someone must have, but I take your word for it. I won't presume that anyone was lying to me, especially since you went and told Dark what happened. Which I'm assuming you all went together because you all wanted to make sure that he understood the severity of the situation. But maybe you all got together and decided the story together. I doubt it, though. We'll see. Listen, Nana really likes you guys.
I really like Nana.
Or do I?
Yeah, she said she'd be here soon.
Yeah, it's like the one kid that we've actually adopted.
Mm-hmm.
My partner is
So what is
very against
the-
adoption.
Who's your partner?
Nicholas Simone.
Oh yeah, I sold him some guns yesterday.
Right. You
So what is
didn't,
the?
but that's okay.
I did. He was here.
Nick Simone was here yesterday.
Yeah.
Right.
He was.
He was
got
not.
the little. Wasn't he?
No, he wasn't. He's in Denmark at the moment. Was it Michael?
Okay.
Simone? Nick's brother?
All right. Oh wait, which one has like the squiggly tattoo on his forehead?
That's Michael.
That's Michael.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
my
Sorry, I got
Okay.
confused.
Oh
That's
yeah.
my brother. That's my brother-in-law.
Okay. All
That's my
right. That
brother-in-law.
guy. Yeah.
That's not my boyfriend. My boyfriend is the
My
other
bad, my
brother. The other brother.
Oh, yeah. Next to the guy with the golden helicopter.
Yes, correct.
Golden helicopter? Of course he does. I'm not
Wait,
surprised.
honestly, that's not surprising.
Yes, he has a golden helicopter. It's really fucking cool.
Which makes no sense, by the way. Gold is incredibly heavy and inefficient.
How does it
flying with.
fly?
It flies
Yeah.
really well. He's incredibly talented.
Huh.
Yeah.
Unless it's like the gold flakes that people put on food and stuff.
No,
Oh, like send the
Mm,
liquor.
Yeah,
Well, it seemed
yeah,
pretty,
yeah, yeah.
It seemed pretty
Solid gold.
solid to me.
it's solid
Huh.
gold. Yeah, yeah, no big deal or anything.
Okay. All right.
Chat, if you're new here,
Just
please
little
hit that
flexing.
follow button. Thank you.
Nana's she said she's having very bad brain issues. She had to restart her brain several times, but I'm sure she'll want to talk to you guys, but I'm not gonna keep you or
I'll be
anything.
here.
No, I'll
You guys can hang out and everything. I appreciate the talk though. I will take you at your word for it, but do trust me. I will find out if it isn't true. There's a saying in Lithuanian, which is "Doberman no Pomeranian," which means trust but verify.
Yeah.
And well, I do hope you're telling me the truth.
We are.
Gives you a reason to say otherwise. It'd be stupid. Like those actions.
I appreciate that. All right. I will be in the back. Nano said she'll be in a couple minutes.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries.
I think I'm a Pomeranian.
I could see you as a Pomeranian.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're cute and
Small,
soft.
yeah,
but then
small
when
but cute as well.
yeah, and then as soon as somebody pisses you off, you are very ferocious.
Ooh, very vicious.
I don't like
Yeah.
But, like,
being
No, but it's the type like you're so
Yeah.
cute, no one ever expects it. But when they cross you and they piss you off, you're like, oh, and then it just comes out, and you're like, oh shit, didn't expect that.
Oh my god, and Nick is a Doberman.
Yes,
Pomeranians. Are those
power
the little
couple.
Yeah,
like furry ones that just nip at ankles?
kind of. Yeah,
Okay.
but they're really cute. Chat, what the fuck is today? What the fuck is happening? Savannah, are you gonna be able to ask Vivi to talk?
I can, yeah.
I am
Yeah.
I am in a meeting that I can't break away from. I was just calling to check and see if that was what you were calling about.
I don't know when she normally wakes up.
Hey, Nana.
Okay.
Hi, Nana.
Yes.
Hi, Nana.
Hey.
That's
Good
okay.
morning.
Cutie. Hi.
Hi.
I,
Hi.
I understand. I'm sorry. Bye.
Was Shang gone?
In the back.
He's
He's
just in
just
the
in the
back.
back.
He only just stepped away because he was done and then said
Okay.
he would be coming.
Okay.
Oh, Nana.
What? I didn't do anything wrong this time. It was
No,
Evie.
no, no.
No.
No,
You did
we
nothing
don't,
wrong.
we
You
don't.
didn't do anything wrong. That was more like a I can't believe this happened sort of thing.
Yes.
True.
We told this to Shang, but nobody except her knew what was happening before it happened. We all only just
I-
found out in the last couple hours.
I figured as much, and I'm gonna be completely blunt with you because you all know me. I did
Mhm.
threaten Vivi, but in case she tries to
Good.
spin some narrative that I've threatened EMS as a whole, unless other EMS are doing dumb shit like she did, ain't nobody gonna lay a finger on nobody else, and I'll make damn well sure of it. The problem is with what the fuck Vivi did. I'll always have EMS and doctors' backs because you guys are the fucking lifeline of the city. So I'm not gonna
Aw.
fuck with you guys. But when you do fuck shit, fuck around, find out, you know?
I
Yep.
agree.
Makes sense.
I'm a big advocate of FAFO.
Yeah.
Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I definitely wanna-
Especially fucking stupid prizes. Don't fucking come sitting beside my fucking ICU bed knowing exactly why the fuck I'm in there and then helping the people that put me in there. Like, what the fuck?
I think that's what confuses me the most, Nana. Because you know how much you mean to us. You have a history with several of us, and it's good.
I don't give a shit
And
if her
I
or
don't
you
fucking
guys
understand.
I don't care if you guys are friends with them. Because you guys, as long as you stick a neutral ground, be friends with whoever the fuck you want. So I didn't give a shit. I knew Vivi was friends with some of them. But to go and help them and then act stupid? No. Mm-mm. No.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nana, what did you see?
So yesterday I was doing a little drive near the front of the hospital, and I see a heli kind of facing the block a little bit, and you know, I got fucking sus, so I drove closer, and hey Shang, I saw the heli fucking land on top of the courthouse for all of not even 10 seconds, fly up, and land back at the hospital. As soon as I saw it land at the hospital, I drove back to the ambo bay, ran over to Violet, and said, "Who the fuck was just in that heli?" Because Benny saw somebody on the roof of the courthouse. So he saw someone got dropped up there. So I ran over to Violet and asked her, and she said, "I have no idea, because I'm willing to bet Vivi didn't say that she was taken out fucking life flight." And so then I saw Vivi come down to the down the ladder from the roof, and I ran over to her. I said, "Who the fuck did you just drop on the roof of the courthouse?" You know what she fucking said to me? "I was practicing my landing, Nana." So I asked her, "Then why the fuck do we see somebody on the roof that we didn't see up there a minute ago?" And she's like, she kind of got speechless. So I said to her again, "You're gonna tell me who the fuck you just landed on that fucking roof, Vivi?" And she said, "I can't, Nana." She kept saying she can't, and then she said to me, she said, "I don't want them to be mad at me." So I looked her dead in her eyes and I said, "What's gonna be worse for you? Them being mad at you or fucking me?" I think she realized the smarter fucking answers is gonna be a lot worse if I'm the one fucking mad at her. Ooh. So she fucking told me she dropped Seamus up there. Might I add, this little dumb fucking idiot was texting on her phone when I told her to put her fucking phone down, and then I heard her phone fucking ringing, so I told her, "Don't you fucking touch it." Because it was fucking Seamus, I bet, trying to tell her to fucking come and get him. So I called Seamus, and I told him, "You can stay the fuck up there and have a good sleep, or find someone else to fucking pick you up." Because Vivi sure as hell isn't. Because I told Vivi, if I see her use fucking life flight again to go and pick him up, there's going to be a much serious
And then
fucking
4
problem.
hours later, she used life flight.
And then she starts fucking crying to me. I didn't know, Nana. I didn't know why you wanted up there, Nana." She may not have fucking asked him why he wanted to go up there, but you have to be a fucking idiot to not know what the fuck is going on right now.
Oh my god.
Especially Vivi. I know she's full aware of everything that fucking happens in this goddamn city.
Can I add one thing to this?
Don't say it.
From when I had a conversation with Cooper yesterday, he said that she was sitting in a car park across from the hospital for about an hour with someone fully blacked out in a vehicle.
I'm so confused. What is the relationship between Seamus and what's the name?
Vivi.
And Vivi. What they in love with each other? Is that it? Is it some star-crossed lovers where they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking don't worry, Romeo, I'm gonna take you up to this building so you can shoot down this gang that you guys robbed the living shit out of." Star-crossed lovers folding those stars. I can tell you that movie is gonna end the same way as this plot is, which is unfortunate. But I'm so confused. She didn't threaten him, or he didn't threaten her?
No, Vivi would fucking just do it without being threatened. Because she's being a good friend. But yet there she is fucking crying to me, telling me she didn't know. So I told her she can go fucking cry to somebody else. And if he fucking placed a camera up there, I would wake up the next morning and I could get shot because they see me leave my house. Then she can go cry on someone else's fucking shoulder when I'm dead and it's on her fucking head because of it. I'm pretty sure she fucking went off duty after I was done with her. Because I fucking had her bawling. And I don't give a fucking shit.
So they're just friends.
She put all my club's lives at risk by dropping him up there. Sure, he may not have been able to shoot us from up there unless he had a huge fucking gun. But damn, that is fucking dangerous for him to be fucking up there.
You guys see what he spotted while we've been talking with Shang?
Yeah, I saw it.
Seamus awake?
Yep.
Yeah. He twatted out really very concerning.
Mm. That
Pretty funny.
just makes it worse for Vivi, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It likely does.
I don't know what your rules or anything are, but Nana, would you be willing to talk to Marshal Dark?
I don't talk to cops. I've told you guys stuff. If you guys make the choice to go and say something to them, that's your guys' decision.
Is it okay if we
when
do
I
that?
told Violet, she went and told Chris, because he's her husband, and she said that he used his drone to check if there was cameras on the roof up of the courthouse. So if you guys make the decision to go and talk to the marshals, that's your guys' decision, because that's the chief of EMS doing illegal shit. If you want her to get in trouble for it, that's for you guys to deal with.
Would you be okay if we told them what you told us?
Sure. I don't care, because I'm telling you guys this so that you know the full story in case she tries to spin a narrative saying that I'm coming after all of EMS or that ADMC is coming after all EMS. That's why I'm letting you guys know exactly what happened.
Yeah, that's okay.
So you know the fuck shit your chief is doing.
Yeah, we keep hearing.
Well, it would be
unfortunately.
it would be good for you to pass on whatever you're gonna pass on to whoever you need to pass on, including Vivi, because the minute I get my hands on her, I'm gouging out her fucking eyes and then removing her head from the rest of her body. And you guys can pick which part of her you want to talk to after that. You can have the head or the corpse. But the second I see her awake, she's done for.
Mm-hmm.
So get your message in soon, because I don't know when that will be.
The only reason why I didn't shoot her in her fucking face yesterday when I saw that is because we were in the fucking ambulance bay.
Who's gonna take our position?
And I'm not
Who's
gonna
next in
fucking
line?
put the lives of the EMS at risk. It's the
That would
only
be me.
fucking reason.
Oh my God, Savannah!
Hey, yeah.
Wow.
Chief
Okay.
Wells.
All right.
Chief Wells.
All right. There we go. That's what we like to see. Moving on up the
Someone
ladder.
with clearly a level head would be a lot better there, and I think that's you, Sav.
Thank you, Nana. I appreciate you.
Of course.
Oh, can people stop calling me?
Yeah, I don't condone any of this, but I definitely want to hear her out. I want to ask her.
Wanna
her
know
She's
what's
side.
gonna
going through
tell
her
you
head?
Oh, I know what she's
gonna
probably gonna tell
you,
me.
I didn't know why he wanted up there.
The lack of common sense is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless,
We know what's
if
going
she-
on here. We hear it.
Even if
Regardless
he
of if she
literally
didn't-
only wanted up there for view, I'm pretty sure, one, that's a government building, and two, that's life flight. I don't think you're supposed to be dropping civilians around places in it.
Exactly. I mean, even without everything going on here, that's not something
She
that we do,
shouldn't have done
period.
it,
We're not
yeah.
a taxi service.
Is that what she told you, Nana? That she did not know why you wanted to be up there?
Yes, and the only reason why I'll say that I quote unquote believe her is because she probably didn't ask him why he wanted up, so she's using that as her scapegoat as to because she didn't ask, she doesn't know
Plausible
the exact
deniability.
reason. But you don't need to ask somebody to know exactly why they wanted up there. So it's absolute fucking bullshit. But she's probably using a loophole because she's dumb and she definitely probably didn't bother asking him because she didn't care.
That's so sad. for her and her friend. I'm
We can bury them
heartbroken.
together in a grave. Hell, you know what? Maybe I'll fucking cut her limbs off and give them to Seamus since she wants to help the dude who said that he's gonna cut off the fucking rest of my limbs. Maybe he'd like hers instead.
Yeah, you're gonna make me shed a tear. I don't believe that they're friends for a second. I don't believe she didn't know what was going on. I don't believe it. Oh man. Here's the sad thing about that story is like, it's either choose one, I'm a fucking moron, or choose two, I am in love with you, so I will break my morals because I need to show my devotion to someone, and that is something that a lot of people in love do. They
Wonder how his wife would feel about that.
do such things.
Well, funny you say that.
Yeah, I mean, poor Aubrey. She really deserved the world after
Phoebe
everything
offered
else she's done.
to pay for his divorce if he leaves his wife. Ugh.
Classic. Hey, well, EMS, at the very least, you guys had a moron at close to the top, all the top of the ladder, and so did we, so we can relate with each other.
Yeah.
And the same thing that'll happen to ours will happen to yours, so woo! We're all good friends here.
Just don't let her heist you guys and take all the EMS.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna put my foot down on that one.
Crazy part is that that helicopter is registered to me.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. I'm pretty sure I remember you saying that you're the one who fucking got that thing.
Yeah, I did. It took me a year.
So I was actually gonna call you as soon as I woke up to let you know exactly what she was doing with your fucking heli.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that one.
I mean, Nana, Angela, you guys were around back in the dark days when we didn't have a helicopter. We fought tooth and nail for that thing, and we were told we'd never get it, and then we got
remember
it.
you guys doing it, and I
We
remember,
know
I
not
remember
to
how
fuck around
much.
with that.
With two fucking seats
Yeah.
in them.
Yup.
You see,
I remember
sometimes you have to make these kind
Veronica.
of concessions. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's all good. No, I was gonna say I remember Veronica like trying so fucking hard to get that, and the day you got it, you were so happy, and I was so happy for you guys.
Yeah, and we were
'Cause-
strict. We have these rules to follow. You know?
Well, that's the thing, is that sometimes you have to make concessions on what you believe in. I mean, Voyager 1 has been traveling outside of our solar system for almost 3 decades at this point, and every single year it loses 4 watts of power because of the plutonium isotope that it uses to power its systems. But the engineers still try to make it work. They still do that. They have to turn off systems. They gotta do shit to make sure that that they can still communicate with it. They still do that.
Thank you.
They
for the raid.
understand that sometimes the ultimate goal is more important than having the fucking camera be working, as an example. And so, like everyone else in this godforsaken city, this fucking hellhole, everyone has to do that. And so everyone breaks their morals every now and then. But doing this kind of shit is fucking crazy. The sympathizing with house heisters, traitors to the group, oath breakers, and so anyone who sympathizes will get a bullet to their fucking head. I'm telling you, anyone who sides with them, I will put a bullet in their fucking brain. And then I will have them up here, like in the olden days when we used to have these scarecrows used to scare away birds. They're going to be my personal scarecrows. I want everyone to know what will happen if this kind of shit happens. And I'm sorry, I'm sure you EMS don't enjoy hearing this kind of thing. But it really is just common sense to me. I think it's fucking crazy. It's
Thank you, Sock. I
diabolical.
appreciate you so much. Thank you for the raid.
And holy
I'm
shit, and I hope
so
that all
glad
of
I
you
got
have
to
high
RP with
standards
you
for
today.
yourselves than to try and take part in a gang war. I'm not even asking for preferential treatment here. That is the last thing I want. I just want some kind of neutral. Just come some kind of neutrality.
What we like to do.
Yeah,
And
no,
what
I
we're
believe you.
supposed to do.
I
is
believe
be
you.
neutral and stay neutral.
Yeah.
It's the only way we can effectively operate in this damn city sometimes.
Why I encourage
don't
people
judge.
not to lie to EMS, because if they,
Mhm.
oh, I tripped and I fell on my knife. No, tell me what the fuck happened. Oh, I'm in a gang war and I got stabbed in my abdomen a bunch of times. Great. I don't give a shit about the gang war. I give a shit about you getting stabbed a bunch of times. Let me treat you. Hey, are you on drugs? Tell me what you took so I can give you the appropriate stuff. Otherwise, you might overdose and die. I don't care that you're taking drugs. Just tell me what they are. That's just how it works.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's fucked.
Yeah.
I think it's fucked.
I'm
Okay.
just glad.
Oh, and
to
just
be
by the
able to
way, about
talk with you
Voyager,
guys.
it's still going strong 3 decades later. And it still will go
Good.
strong for another 15 years. So if Voyager can do it outside of our solar system, then surely some EMS can have some fucking high standards for herself.
Did you know that Albert King doesn't think space is real?
What?
What?
He thinks
He's a
the
flat
Earth
earther,
is
too.
flat. Yeah, he thinks the Earth is
No.
flat.
Oh
How's that
God.
I'm
How's
not
that even
very
possible?
educated.
Who's
Yeah,
Albert
Wait,
King?
Wait,
a cop.
doesn't he fly Air One?
Yes, he
Wait,
does.
what?
You,
Yeah.
you can. What? Oh. Can't you?
Oh,
He thinks the
Can't you
moon
like
landing was
see the
faked.
curvature from way up
Oh
there when
my
y'all are flying?
He thinks the moon landing was staged in a Hollywood set.
You know that the Mesopotamian society, which is just by the way 7,000 years ago, believed that the Earth was round, and they did that by using 2 sticks to measure shadows.
Yeah, well,
Even
Albert
though they went
King-
against their own group's beliefs. Just by the way, in their sense of cosmology, they believed it was a flat disk, and they've proved themselves wrong, and they still had the humility to admit to it. And yet we have fucking apes driving helicopters doing the exact opposite today. That's why the
Apes.
internet was a mistake.
Except TikTok. TikTok wasn't a mistake.
China's greatest gift to the world,
I love TikTok.
except for me.
Oh, well.
Great gifts.
TikTok is the second greatest gift.
I'm pre-married, so I still think TikTok.
Okay, I
That's
did not mean
fair.
it like that. I just,
But he's up there. You are
know,
up there. Shane.
she's my stepmom.
Yeah.
yeah, I was made aware. I was I was told about it. I was trying to keep track of all the families that you have.
I didn't tell him about the
I,
body.
I, we need to talk about your family bush situation, Nana.
At this point, there's some that I actually consider family, and then some is just for the shits and gigs, like
okay.
Gray into the thinking he's my dad because now instead of money for allowance, I get time off my sentences.
What?
Alright,
the
Go
fuck?
back to
easy.
That's actually
Yes.
sick, I'm not gonna lie.
I did eight attempted murders of a government employee, like 2 gang-related shootings, a boost, a bank truck, and a felony obstruction. Only served 175 months. Easy fucking work.
That's my daughter,
Damn.
everybody. You guys, that's my daughter.
Yeah,
That's my
the
granddaughter.
Finesse the
Yeah.
fucking system,
That's
man.
fucking right, Nana. That's as you should. Queen.
Yeah.
I think that was
That's
one of the
my
first times I
wife.
met you. It was when I met Michael Simone, and we took a helicopter trip to this island that had a blow up doll on it.
That was Nick's Island. That her name was Miss.
Yeah. Yeah, and he wanted to talk to me about someone, I remember. I think I met you like 10 minutes before that.
Probably terrorism or something.
No, it was about a doctor, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember all that. But yeah, the bartender on the island, her name was Miss. She was lovely. I found her down by the ocean the other day in a hot tub with a whiteboard with a banana taped to it.
Yeah, I feel like she just kind of gets
Was it
wild.
banana?
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
Down by LSIA, if you go down there, it's down by behind the mechanic shop. If you go down on the beach in between the rocks, you'll find Miss in a hot tub with a banana taped to a whiteboard. She's hot tub streaming and a camera there too.
Okay,
What the
I'm
heck?
gonna go down there and take a
You should.
That's,
Yeah.
I don't see how anyone can think the world is flat.
You're still on that, huh?
Well, I'm just trying to think because, there's so many...
Again, thank you,
even
Raiders,
fucking
for being
Katy
here. I
Perry went up
appreciate it.
to space. She's not an astronaut, by the way, just because you go above the common line. That's not what the definition is, but anyways, she didn't even go into orbit. She just went straight up. The point being is that I'm pretty sure she could see that the world is round. Surely had cameras up there. If like a relatively mundane person who isn't brainwashed by NASA, let's say, can decide that it's round.
Round just by being.
Yeah,
in
why
a
don't you do
fucking
something good for once,
airplane?
Katy
Yeah, on
Perry,
an
and tell the
airplane.
world that it's round.
Did you not see her
You
kiss the
take
ground
a
when she
long
got
enough
back?
flight.
Oh
Yeah,
my
she
God.
kissed the
Her
ground.
with the
Okay.
little flower.
She was there for
Mm-mm.
11
look,
minutes and
listen,
she
I,
kissed the ground when she got back. That was
Okay, but I
Yeah, it was a
kinda-
life-changing
because I
experience.
don't like heights, so I.
Yeah, but you
probably
get
be glad
into
to hit
fucking
the
metal
ground
tin
again.
With
can
stuff
that's
that's
going
happening
100
with
kilometers in
planes
the air.
recently, I get why she kissed the ground, but
yeah, I guess.
11 minutes. That is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fucking why doesn't Bezos fund celebrities, really high profile people telling the rest of the world that it's actually round, guys. Trust me, it's
his wife
actually
was
round.
on that flight.
Really?
He opened the hatch when they got back down to Earth. It was like Jeff Bezos' wife, Oprah's best friend, Katy Perry, and some other woman.
Oh my god, if my title ever is someone's best friend later on in life.
Hey, I would take being Oprah's best friend as my title. That would be like, I'd be rich at that point.
Yeah, your house is just filled with like free microwaves and fridges and shit.
And
all of her books.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all their books.
And I'd be in space.
This is my Oprah library.
Yeah, these are all of her favorite books.
The Hard Time #5. It's like her 7th biography this year. So basically, the ChatGPT writer for her at this point, surely. Like, ChatGPT probably knows Oprah inside and out.
Surely.
ChatGPT has replaced Oprah.
And I don't like that they call them
still a
astronauts.
person?
It doesn't make sense if you don't go into orbit.
Does Oprah still do anything?
Yeah. She has her book club. And she still does interviews.
She's got her own network.
Doesn't she have like a magazine and stuff too?
Oh, magazine?
Yeah, O Magazine, and then the Oprah Winfrey Network. I don't know if that's
she
still a
just
thing.
interviewed people about Ozempic.
Oh God.
That's not even that's a diabetes medication.
I think it's both.
It's diabetes and weight loss.
It was originally diabetes until people realized they could lose weight from it, and then the Hollywood made it all lose weight with Ozempic.
Well, like 95% of people with diabetes type 2 have it because they're overweight. And so that's why they suffer from like diabetic retinopathy and stuff like that.
I think it's a life-saving
So
medication.
for just losing weight.
Yeah, but the major cure to diabetes type 2 is to lose weight. It's the same thing. You have to lose weight because your blood sugar is
She
too high.
interviewed a TikToker about
Sometimes
her
even
weight
losing
loss.
the weight, you never your insulin resistance stays up.
I forgot
and
Luke
then
was
you'll be
here.
back to baseline.
Yeah, so that's why Wegovy is the same as Ozempic. I mean, they're exactly the same thing, but one is designed for weight loss and the other one's designed for diabetes. It's not because they're different drugs or anything. It's because the American healthcare system has to make a disclaimer that one is for diabetes, so you can get it on cheaper insurances compared to Wegovy, which is for higher tier insurance.
Yeah.
So that's the only difference, really.
Used for health stuff, I don't care. But the people that use it just purely because I want to lose like that stuff, then that to me is just silly.
Well, I'm just saying that, you know, first of all, if everyone
Why
in
are
the
we
world lost a
talking
lot
to
more weight,
Shay?
there'd be a lot less major problems later on in life, because that's where the majority of money goes, is to people who are elderly, and there are very few really fat old people, because they usually don't make it that long. So in a way, I suppose it is really good for weight loss because it
Dude,
makes
random
people.
fact sharing is
Yeah,
hilarious.
but probably not as many young people, right?
Fair.
I am learning so much here, and I appreciate it.
Dude, I have no issues against people who
No,
take
I
Ozempic.
don't. I just,
I'm gonna be leaving
someone
here
told me about
with
this like
more
last week.
information
I
than
have no issues with people taking Ozempic for weight loss.
You know about it though.
I know
Shane.
people
You
who
always
take it for their
know a lot.
PCOS. I know people who
Oh,
take
I'm
it for
just
weight
saying.
loss.
No, I'm definitely not, but I
It's like
appreciate that.
the only
All
thing
right,
that
well,
works for
listen,
them.
I don't want to keep you guys here, but
Appreciate you.
I do appreciate you
talking
being
to
here.
us.
Mhm.
I guess we'll.
I appreciate
you
your
guys.
insight as well, Nana.
Yeah, let me. Sir, what was it, sir?
I said I appreciate your insight and the information
Yeah.
that you've given us.
Well, of course, like you guys know, I have a lot of respect for the hospital as a whole, whether it's EMS or doctors. I always got your guys' fucking back, and you know I don't like it when people fuck with you guys for no fucking reason or anything. So I'm gonna let you guys know the second I got an issue, because I've never had any issues with any of fucking EMS. So I got a fucking issue now, and I'm gonna let you guys know it, because I don't want her fucking going and spinning some sort of other narrative to make it seem like I got an issue with EMS or doctors as a whole. Because I don't want you guys thinking that. I don't want you guys to be fucking scared of me unless you need to be scared of me.
As long as
We've almost always been on good terms with ADMC, and I'm not looking to change
Mm-hmm.
that.
No.
I know
well,
not
yeah,
to
as long as
cross
you
you
don't
guys.
mind, whatever the fuck her name is, Vivi dying, we'll be on great terms. I'll see you guys later.
That was a mic drop. That was pretty cool.
That was a pretty good mic drop, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's shang for you.
Yeah, as long as it's communicated that it's a person who happens to be the
It
chief
is-
of EMS and not it is EMS.
You know, it is strictly Vivi that the problem is with. I've made sure that the club is aware of that no other EMS were involved, so no other EMS, is to be fucked with.
Appreciate that, Nana. Thank you.
Unless
Yeah,
you
the
guys
only
went
thing I
and
was
did the
told
same
was,
shit,
like-
then there's no issues with anyone else. And if anything does get said or done to you guys, come
all
and
for
talk to
taking
me
it.
and let me know. Because unless you
taking
guys
what's
were
needed to better
fucking
their
around
lives.
and finding out
Exactly,
like her,
Brizzy.
then you guys shouldn't have any issues.
Exactly, Brizzy.
Sorry, what was it, Luke?
Pretty much like the only thing I was told is like we may be under threat. There was no like, oh, it's just VV, or if it's all of EMS, it's like left in the dark.
There's no threat to any of VMS other than Vivi.
Okay.
Hell, I even told her that unless she fucking, at least in that moment, unless she went and got him down from the fucking roof, then she'd be fine for the time being. But I told her I better not fucking catch her getting him down from that roof.
You did get him down from that roof. Okay.
All right. Nana, can I talk to you one-on-one after this?
Yeah, we can talk, no problem.
Okay.
Can I talk to you first, Savannah?
Sure.
Thanks. Regis, is the door open?
The door's unlocked.
Should be?
Yeah.
Shang
This
just
is
left,
a
so I'm
really
not sure if he...
flipping
Yeah,
cool
yeah.
clubhouse, by the way.
It's
This is awesome.
Thanks.
So, timestamps of the flight logs. You did go back and got them. 4 hours later.
That makes sense.
There was 2 short flights within 10 minutes of each other, and then a break, and then 4 hours later, like 1 a.m., one more flight. You fucked up. She fucked up so bad, Savannah.
I don't know why she would do this. This makes 0 sense.
I'm gonna tell only you this part, but when she made me pinky promise about the crush on Seamus, she said that he was married and that she was trying to pay for his divorce so she could be with him.
I knew about her liking someone who was married, but I didn't know who it was.
Yeah.
She wouldn't tell me, but I also just didn't care. None of my business.
Yeah, I just thought it was something silly. Because she said in the past she's liked a cop and this and that. And I was like, oh, funny, cute, whatever. And then she said, pinky promise, you won't say. And I was like, yeah, no problem. But obviously, now that everybody is at risk, I felt that I had to say something because it does make more sense. I didn't want to say anything about the marriage because I think that's just a bit too far for me to be sharing.
Yeah, I guess I'll tell you something that I haven't really talked about with anybody else. I've been told she's been trying to get rid of me.
What? Why?
I have no idea. Harry made some comments about how I was helping her with legislation, which I have been doing. I am part of her SAMA board.
Yeah.
And so she mentioned it to Vivi, and then Vivi had some kind of backhanded comment to her that gave, this is just one of many examples, but the most recent, it gave Perry some kind of feeling like my job was in jeopardy.
Okay. Well.
So Perry's already wanted to do this impeachment thing, and I talked to her just last week. She tried to ask me if there was anything going on with Vivi, and I said no, because up until now, she has been good. There are things that have been holding her back, like the Raider stuff. Like, can't be doing shit like that, but let's move on, put the best foot forward. This is not something that you just move on from.
No.
And have her still be in the department.
No. Yeah, she asked to go.
So that's why I got Perry down here, because Perry was already considering impeachment.
Okay. It's a bit late now, and I did text Dark, but he hasn't responded, so I think it might have been his Betty Bye time.
Okay.
After Storm and after the meeting, are you going to be around?
I can be, yeah.
Yeah, I think we should recoup and then speak to whichever marshal is on duty about this and relay everything that
Mhm.
Nana said
Absolutely.
while it's still fresh
yeah,
in our brains. And if you get any more information from Nana that can be passed on, just try to write it down because I'm already at a loss with all the
Yeah, this is a
facts
lot.
that Shane gave and everything. I'm just kind of like overwhelmed.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you for waking up.
Would have been here sooner, but I try. You know,
No, you're
I
fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
didn't miss anything.
Yeah. Okay.
At least we're safe.
I'll take the rest of them back to the hospital so you guys can talk.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. Hey. Oh, go.
Chat with Nana.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
I wanna
Savannah's
chat with her
gonna.
quickly.
Thank you
Okay.
for letting
That
us
is so
know.
popular.
Yeah,
Does
thank
that
you.
one-on-one chat include me, Perry?
No, I just want to have a chat with her quickly. Just it's just that she's super
Okay.
fast. That's all.
Thank you. And I'm
Of course.
on behalf of everybody. I'm so sorry. This is so stupid.
You don't have to apologize. And like I said, if anyone gives you a hard time, you just tell me, okay?
Okay. Also, I'm dressed
'Cause
up
I
like
always
Dad.
got your guys' fucking back. You look beautiful.
Yeah, I'm dressed like Dad because I thought it would be. I was told I need to do business, so it's like I'm gonna be business Nick.
Hell yeah.
All
Don't
right.
tell him I said this, but you pull it off even better than him.
Oh hell yeah. Okay, have a good talk, you guys.
Okay, see you. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
I don't think she understood the repercussions of her actions, but I don't think she thought about it at all, which is
Yeah.
stupid.
Oh God. Okay.
If anybody is interested, after the PD meeting after Storm, I think we should go and talk to the marshals again and relay what Nana said.
Where's the PD meeting at?
I'll be at the BCSO one.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to BCSO too.
I might just wait in the apartment until after the meeting.
Yeah,
but
that's
I'll I'll be around to
But if
chat.
anybody can be around, because there's so much information that she said that I won't be able to, remember all of it.
I'll try and be there, but I'm fucking cooked as it is. But I'll be there.
You're good.
No worries,
If you can,
Luke.
great. If you can't, that's fine. I also, just so you guys know, I did text Dark the twat that Seamus put out during that meeting, and Dark said I did see that, so he already is aware of it.
You think it's still up there?
No, because the flight logs
How do you
indicated.
spell Seamus's
Just search
name?
McCarthy. Let's go back to the hospital. You guys have your talk, and then we'll
I brought the Ember.
talk away from here. Oh, thank you.
Oh, well, I thought we were gonna do a dramatic walk to the hospital.
Me too. Yeah, no, I don't think he's still up there because I believe the flight logs indicate that she went back 4 hours later and got him.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's why there were 2 flights close to each other, and then 4 hours later there was 1 more. So they waited and waited and waited, and then she went and got him. Oh my god.
You alright? You want to get out? Or...
Yeah. My god, hi Helen.
Hoggers.
Oh god, you're gonna tag us in? Do we get 5k?
I don't know. Do you want me to tag you in? You were technically here
Nah.
busy doing. I'm joking.
Oh my god.
Sorry about that, Helen.
Guys, you don't need to apologize. It's. I will keep my mouth shut, but it's not like I don't know what's going on. So you don't need to apologize.
It's fine because
get
there's
it.
still more to go. Smile.
Well,
Please no.
It's so bad, man. It's so bad.
I know it's bad.
But like
speaking
Bradley
from-
said, taking action now is better than leaving it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I will say, I'm gonna whisper. The Chang seeing us go to the Marshals and worked very well in our favor because he said it seems like you guys went and reported it to the Marshals, which means that
Yeah.
you guys were as blindsided as we were. So at least, you know, they noticed us
We-
doing the right thing. Also,
We
Helen,
knew something happened last night, didn't we, Luke? Because you said to me about it. And then by the time I found out, it was 3:00 in the morning and I needed to go to sleep. Otherwise, I would have brought it up to someone in command
No,
sooner,
you're
and there was
fine.
no one around.
you did the right
I mean,
thing.
I got told that some shady shit was going on from Cooper, and I wasn't getting told anything else. So I just said, okay, fuck it, I'm going back to bed. And then you found out from Violet hours later.
Mm-hmm.
Just quickly.
Who could have also reported
Hmm.
it, just saying.
ADMC has said that at this time, if anybody lays a
Mhm.
finger on EMS, it's big trouble. The only person
Okay.
that they're wanting is Phoebe.
Which
So,
I can,
yeah, that's
as
a whole
sucky
other
as it
thing.
is, I can understand.
But at this time, nobody should feel that we're at risk. We shouldn't have to make any
Mhm.
announcements. We shouldn't be telling any other EMS what's happening.
My
We
mouth's
should be
sealed.
okay for now. Yeah.
Flynn knows something's happening because he witnessed some bits and bobs last night. Not necessarily the heli thing, but he saw her in a blacked out car and stuff, saying it was for her own safety and some other bits, and he
Yeah,
feels like
that's
he
the
needs to
thing
go
Cooper
on.
told me about as well.
He feels that he needs to go on an LOA now because he feels that them being friends is gonna tarnish his reputation in EMS. And I know he's a worrywart, so I put his mind at ease. I told him I can't tell you what's going on because I don't know what's going on. I said, you know something's going on because I can tell. I said, but as far as I'm aware, it's not reflecting on you. I said, you've not done anything wrong.
Wait, who?
I said, you know Flynn
Flynn
knows she's done
Babbage.
something
Oh.
dumb. He came to me and told me I never went to him, and he was explaining his feelings, and he feels that her dumb fuckery is going to get him in trouble with them being friends, and people don't want him around from EMS because they're friends. And
Oh
I
my
said,
God,
that's not
Flynn.
the case. You're here to do a job. We
man's
care for you
anxiety is
as one of our fellow
crazy.
colleagues, and we want you here. So stop being stupid and stop worrying about it. You're fine. Go take the day off and then come back tomorrow. Tomorrow's a new day.
There's one person I'm concerned about in all this, and I don't know. It's Eric.
Why?
Is Eric like a Viv loyalist?
Eric
They're very
is
loyal.
very, very close. Like
Didn't he and Viv clock out at basically the same?
the exact same time, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
And Eric was very out of his
Come
shift because he is
on!
usually shift 3, and he was like late shift 1 into shift 2.
He was very grumpy the other day after he found out that she went to prison for the contempt of court twice with regards to my court case. But I don't know if that's why. I keep seeing it and I so want to reply and respond to it because I know what it is, and it's winding me up that I can't answer it, and I'm being a bigger person and being quiet.
No,
Like-
we're close to storm. I'll retort that one.
Hey, if it wasn't what it was, then it wouldn't kind of be worth mentioning, but it's a big one in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie. From my previous experience over the years, it's no.
Okay. I'm gonna go scrounge behind the desk in there for some food. I will
Hang on,
see
no,
y'all in
wait.
just a bit.
Are you
Yeah, I
going?
need to-
Going?
No, she's going to get some food.
No, I need to eat. I'm gonna pass out. I've been
Oh,
so busy.
God, don't.
Oh my god.
I need to take a nap if I'm going to wake up here.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Here's a kebab to have too.
Oh my god. I've been so busy. I ran out of IFACs and I was.
Do you need liquids too?
No, I've got one that's fine.
My brain hurts.
Veronica, I'm sorry. Hang on. Wait. Hang on. I've got a plus side for you. You ready?
What?
At least I'm here on duty with you the entire time.
Yeah, but I've been in a fucking meeting this whole time, Ellen.
I'm sorry.
No, there's more that I'm fucking about right now, and you don't even know it yet. Fucking.
I'm sorry, Veronica. Go lay in that bush. Take a deep breath. Get a cup of matcha.
Oh, you know me so well.
I don't, but I know you. If you take a matcha, it might chill you a little bit. Go,
Yeah,
go, go.
I
I'll be
will.
back.
You right. No, you right. You right. Oh Deputy Chief Mars? Are you kidding? I don't want to do anything. Of course I can't say no. Are you kidding me? Wrote a report one time. Bro, this has been the spiciest few hours of EMS I have had since the Sanguine War. This has been terrific. Oh, I'm so happy. And it's only going to continue after Storm. I am so happy. What happened? TLDR. Our chief decided to throw it all away for a boy. And she took out Life Flight, our helicopter that is under Veronica's name and property of the hospital, and fly it onto the roof of City Hall and drop off an ex-member of ADMC who house heisted ADMC and drop him onto the roof so he could overlook the ADMC's turf. And was caught by member of the ADMC, Nana. This happened about 15 hours ago. And Veronica was told, and High Command, well, Command was told, and then we got Deputy Chief Savannah to wake up, and she was told, and now we're trying to impeach the chief. Nana, Veronica's daughter, yes, correct. Shang started following EMS, wanted to have a conversation with EMS. We ended up going there after the EMS talked to the Marshals because we were like, we have to tell the Marshals about what's happening because we want to impeach the chief for this because this is absolutely fucked. And then we got some information, and then before, oh, Storm has already hit. I was going to show you the twat that Seamus did. And then we had a whole conversation over there with the ADMC, and Shang at this point is believing us that this is happening. Oh my God, Helen, don't. It was amazing. I'm so happy this is happening. Shang currently believes us, which is good because, like, OOC chat, I'm gonna let all of you know this. None of us knew. None of us knew. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I can show it after. So like that wasn't any of us lying. No. None of us knew. In character, out of character, none of us knew. She just did it. So that was Shang's like main thing. He's like, did you guys know what was happening before it happened? Like, were you guys complicit? And we were like, no, bitch, we had no idea. We would not have been complicit in this. This is so fucked. What are you talking about? So, yippee! I'm actually so happy. This has been great. I was just saying, this is the most RP that I've had as EMS since the Sanguine War, which makes me thrilled. She's so crazy, that Vivi. Well, it got worse because like 2 days ago, Vivi was talking to Veronica for the first time. She hadn't seen Veronica hadn't seen Vivi in like months on duty. And Vivi was like, I have a crush on a boy. And Veronica was like, oh my God, tell me. And she's like, you have to pinky promise you're not going to tell anybody. And she's like, okay, no problem. Because she just wanted the tea. And then she goes, it's Seamus and he's married. And I've offered to pay for his divorce so he can leave his wife. And Veronica was like, okay, I don't know who these people are. Great. Have a good time. And then in the meeting with the Marshals, it came up. The Marshal Dark was like, is there any reason that she would have done this for this Seamus person? And Veronica had to cross her, like, she has a rule. She'll keep secrets and she won't snitch. unless it puts hospital or EMS at risk. And that is exactly what Vivi did. So she was just like, I have to say it. I pinky promised, which is big for Veronica, but she's like, literally, EMS, her life, all EMS lives, everybody has been put at risk now. So what the fuck are we supposed to do? And so she said it in the meeting. She was just like, she 2 days ago admitted that she has feelings for this person and they're trying to do something. And so now it's like, that's probably the reason that this happened. Vivi's always fafoed with EMS safety, which is funny because Vivi has always said that she is like, her number one priority is the safety of EMS. But like, are you serious? It's not at all. It's not at all.